of the fallbacks in Lahti, Finland in November 2024 in their bid to stop the redeclaration of the independence of the United States of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, any evil thoughts or activities that is buried or are buried underneath the earth has an expiration date. And when that expiration time comes, all that is buried fall, just yakata, like the walls of Jericho. We are witnesses of all this. The fallbacks, just as their names, exemplified, they have fallen into different pieces and categories. Into fall back, into fall deep, into fall deeper. And this week, actually, we saw a partnership of the deeper fallback with the PUC. I do not know what that means. Maybe somebody can tell me exactly what that means. I'm still looking for what that means and then trying to analyze it. It is as some people are trying to, they don't want to belong. They just want to be at the back. They don't want to show their faces. Come on, if you really want to be in something, show your face so that we can see you and then know what you're doing. So this week we saw that, the partnership between the Fall Deeper and the PUC. In this, we see that our Prime Minister many times give people tasks to do. But some people are using it to get relevant or for relevancy. If PM gives you a task, do the task you are given. Do not extend your tentacles to where it's not needed and where it doesn't belong to, just because you're seeking relevance. We hear them say, PM said, PM told me, or her, or them. They fall deep, we come and say, oh yes, PM said, not this one. And then they fall deeper, we say, PM say, is the other one. Come on, just stop really embarrassing not only yourself, but the Biafran citizens. Biafran citizens cannot take that. In your bid to stop the redeclaration of the independence of Biafra, you all congregated with so much bitterness, hatred, just to stop that. But you couldn't. As an arcade, we were pia, melon, get prunelu, gageji, we were pia, get in the like, we have the creeping crops. The same thing. That United States of Biafra, which was the one central thing holding you all together in your bitterness, in your jealousy, and in your hatred, is still standing. You don't see the face of the Lord where there is evil thoughts or activities. That is what is happening. They never knew. We're just sitting down and watching them. For me, I'm eating my popcorn with my soda and then just watching. And I'm sure a lot of people are doing so. So Biafrans, please, please, please discard all this nonsense you hear from these people. They just have a task given to them. It is only the United States of Biafra that is the only legal and one government for the United States of Biafra, for the 80 million Biafrans, for the 50 million out of the 80 million Biafrans that voted for the redeclaration of the United States of Biafra. So be not deceived when you hear them, trying to explain. Sometimes some people try to explain, but you go explain tired. The United States of Biafra citizens now know which way to go or which one to follow. This is the United States of Biafra. It is a government, the nation, the government for the nation of Biafrans. It's not a group. Everything that this government does under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister is very transparent. She comes, she talks to the Biafran citizens and lets you know what is happening. So it is transparent. We are not doing anything hidden. It's just unbelievable that some people, a simple group, is going beyond registering something in the dark or whatever. We see all those. If you want to do an explanation, come and explain to the Biafran citizens. Don't hide anything. If you are given a task, just do your task and stay on your lane. And I'm sure Biafran citizens have seen that the United States of Biafra government have so much restraint on constraints in the things that we do, because we do not want to be dragged into these mediocre talks. In that regard, our Deputy Prime Minister is like no order. Biafrans have seen and heard what these mediocres, those that don't really have any reason whatsoever, coming closer to the hall of governance. How they just trying to smear the name of an honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Because such an name is going to arrive, everybody abiago. That's the reason this government, under the leadership of a Deputy Prime Minister, has used constraint and restraints just to maintain the dignity of not only the government of the United States of Biafra, but the dignity of the United States of Biafra citizens. So on that, I would like to use this opportunity for once to let the Biafrans know that all the documents, all the legal documents needed for a Prime Minister's appeal has all been provided by the United States of Biafra. So do not be worried. What happened last time because of the fallbacks, because of the evil activities, it's not going to happen this time. Biafra, United States of Biafra, got the back of our Prime Minister. Do not listen to those that think, I'm gonna be a man in Igbo land. I say, onye riri otu mpaji ma webo na akwa aka n'obi ya, onye na-akụrụ aka ịma ma oriri ọbaji. I hope some people will understand. So sometimes when you try to be relevant and then you're talking all this nonsense with your lies, with the propaganda, thank God they are just, quarreling among themselves these days. And we are watching, like I told you, I got my popcorn and my soda. So all the legal documents, everything needed for a Prime Minister, the United States of Biafra, got it. So when people are trying to explain, I ain't nothing there. United States of Biafra, got it. The United States of Biafra, under the leadership of our Deputy Prime Minister is doing that marvelous. They're doing wonders. So Biafra, just stay the course. Work with the United States of Biafra. We got it all. Whoever is telling you contribute this, contribute that, a task, a group, an individual that is given a task is not a government. We only have one United States of Biafra, and it is the only legal government for the United States of Biafra citizens. Agwawani, there's so much that happened this week. I am a pony, then we could continue. Since this is the last Saturday of the month in July, we have a lot to do today. Uda.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, family. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I want to use this opportunity to thank Famdi, our Secretary of Finance, for what she does every day. I don't even know how she does all that to keep ahead, keep abreast, and still keep our records straight. Thank you so much, Famdi.
You're welcome. Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you, Honorable Christopher, for holding the fort while dear friends get ready for this fundraising, which we do every week. And very soon, we're going to move it to bi-weekly or once every month. Once we start getting the resources we are expecting from our allies to make it easier for Biafrans to be able to attend to their weekly chores and still be able to happily build and protect our new nation, the United States of Biafra. Thank you so very much, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone that is present here. Being part of this project today. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you for taking our time from your busy schedules to be here with us at this time, not just to support what we do, but also to get the updates that are factual from the United States of Biafra government, so that when you hear anything outside the government from anyone, any group, any country, you will be well equipped to confront those individuals, organizations, or countries with their lies. That's why we do what we do every Saturday, not just for the fundraising, but this is a beautiful moment of Biafrans to know and get firsthand information about our new beautiful nation that was declared in Latvia, Finland on November 29th, 2024. When over 50 million Biafrans voted to exit Nigeria, and over 1,500 of them gathered in Latvia, Finland between November 29th and December the 3rd of 2024. And over 500 Biafrans from across the world, from homeland, from diaspora, appended their signature to that declaration document to exit the enclave called Nigeria. So what we do every weekend is not just to raise funds to rebuild our new nation and to help thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria by the terrorist state of Nigeria, locked up in Biafra land by the delegitimized governors and their agents. So we raise funds to do that every weekend, and also to support the families of these innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Biafra territory, across Nigeria. Many of them are the breadwinners of their families, and Every now and then, I've been able to bring live reports of these individuals that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria by Nigeria President Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Bianco Juku Ono, who is working for the Nigerian state, and the delegitimized governors like Charles Soludo, Peter Obi, Alex Oti, Fubara, Ozodinma, and co. All of them, Charles Soludo, these are the Nigerian agents forcefully, illegally at this moment occupying the 40 state of Biafra land. The declaration of the United States of Biafra is an aftermath of the Republic of Biafra, which was a country between 1967 and 1970. Nigeria is currently forcefully, illegally occupying the Christian nation of the United States of Biafra. We have written to them to leave. Many of our allies have reached out to some of the Nigerian politicians and executives to peacefully withdraw from the United States of Biafra territory. My expectation, and the expectation of 80 million Biafrans, is that they will we will make them leave. So again, I want to thank everyone listening to me today who has come to join us in this fundraising. First, let me start by recognizing our leader, Onyindu Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently now being incarcerated by the Nigerian terrorist state for no crime, except they do not want what the United States of Biafra cabinet members have gotten, which is the freedom, the declaration of our freedom in Latin Finland. That is the only reason they're holding Nnamdi Kanu. And we also remember our PM, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, who the Nigerian state colluded with Finland to take him away. 2 weeks before the declaration of the independence of the United States of Biafra people in Finland. So we also remember him. The only reason he is being incarcerated at this time, illegally incarcerated on trumped up charges by Alexander Storm and the Finland government, is just because of that freedom, which we declared on November 29, 2024 in Latvia, Finland. That is the only reason they're holding Simon Ekpa. Nothing else. Nigeria does not want the United States of Biafra to be a free nation. They were trying to do everything possible to stop that. One of those is taking away our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, who laid the pipeline for the declaration and for our freedom, who took over from our leader, Onyindu Nnamdi Kanu. That was the only reason Finland took him away, nothing else. But Finland and the Nigerian state, they thought that when they take our Prime Minister away, that our freedom, Biafra freedom, United States of Biafra will not be declared. That was their mindset. They were thinking that once PM is out, that will be the end of that. Little did they know that the United States of Biafra people are more determined. Little did they know that the freedom of the 80 million Biafrans is not about an individual. If I'm gone today, this freedom must come to fruition. It's not about an individual. It's not about Nyedu Namdekano, neither is it about Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, neither is it about Dr. Roberts. It is about the will and the wish of 80 million Biafrans to be free from a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists into their country, into the military, into the police. Give them AK-47 to go and attack those that do not want to cohabit with the terrorists. It is about a country that has been declared as a country of particular concern by the United States of America due to their long-standing history for human rights abuse, for forceful removal of innocent citizens, for locking people up in different jails across Nigeria and in Biafra territory without taking them to court, just like any normal country we do. It is about a country that has been declared as the deadliest country in the world for Christians to live. The United States of Biafra citizens are Christians. So anyone, any group, any individual, any country that is propagating for the United States of Biafra citizens to coexist with the Nigeria state, that individual or country or organization is a terrorist state, and we will treat that person or country or group as such. A country whose president has been declared as the third most corrupt president in the world. Tinubu, that is what he is. So those of you that were bribed to start talking or saying anything good about the Nigerian state, you are evil. You are a terrorist because you are promoting the terrorists that are being reintegrated into Nigeria by the Nigerian Christians every day. The other day, I think it's Dachumo, his family, over 9 were murdered just a few days ago. And because he is known, that is the one you heard. There are thousands of Christians that are being killed every single day in that enclave called Nigeria. Nobody talks about them. Only the absolute dissolution of that entity will make Christians leave. I don't care who you are, what your project is, what your what ties you have with the Nigerian state, what business you have with the Nigerian state. If it's milking the natural resources that comes from different territory, and because of that, you put your business above human life, human rights. Sorry is your name. You will go down with Nigeria, is a promise. So our Prime Minister's appeal process starts on August the 5th, which is next week. Not this week, the other one. And we are calling on the Finland government, Alexander Stubb, to let Simon Ekpa go. Because that which he seeks, we already got it. I got it. The United States of Biafra cabinet already got it. The 40 state governors in Homeland and the commissioners, they already got it. The stakeholders, the United States of Biafra envisioned elite squad. The United States of Biafra envisioned vigilante group. We already got it. The heads of missions of the United States of Biafra scattered all over the countries in diaspora. We already got it. So let him go. He's a fine, peaceful, innocent young man. You're committing a crime against humanity by holding Simon Ekpa hostage and locking him up in jail. He has not committed any crime. You holding Simon Ekpa shows that you are supporting the terrorist state of Nigeria that is murdering thousands of Christians every day. So the appeal is coming up on August the 5th. And we encourage all Biafrans that could make it to be able to be there and support him. Again, some of the Nigerian elements that were planted around the Prime Minister during his first trial, some of them are still running around him to see that they punish him more. And these are Biafrans, make no mistake about that. Criminal Biafrans being paid by the Nigerian state. They move everywhere, pretending to be doing something. Again, I watched Honorable Christopher. Thank you so much for presenting that piece, which you highlighted earlier, about the interview between our Prime Minister and Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. I believe many of you watched it. And then you can see where I was astonished with the level and the volume of documents that Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu said he has submitted to the European Union, to the African Union, to the ICC. Volumes of the criminality of the Nigerian state. Anyone parading anywhere, whether in Washington, D.C. or anywhere, trying to present anything but this freedom of the United States of Biafra people, where over 50 million have voted to exit Nigeria. Anyone presenting anything different from this, you are enemy of the Biafran people, and we will treat you as such. Again, these same Biafrans that pretended to know about the case of the PM that were involved in the earlier case. Some of them are still trying to find their way around, but now the Prime Minister is in charge of his appeal, and he has told them to leave this for him. But they are still wandering around, trying to find a way to make impact, trying to find a way to penetrate, still trying to find a way to confuse themselves, not the PM or the PM's appeal attorney. But there's no room. And I'm telling them to stop. Bryce will come, Chum will come, you need to stop immediately. The PM got his appeal fully covered. You working with Madam Azoka, working with the Nigerian state, you must stop what you're doing immediately. Immediately. The PM already got everything needed for his appeal process. So when I heard you, Bryson Okoma, saying that, oh, I'm already told you got everything covered, but you want to make sure that Attorney Tommy knows about Nigeria, knows about that. Are you not fooling yourself? You think you know it better than the PM. You need to stay clear. Bryson Okoma, Choma Okoma, stay clear with your Nigeria terrorist agenda. Stay clear of the PM's appeal process. The stand of the United States of Biafra government was clear from day one. No one that was involved in the initial trial of the PM should be involved in the appeal. And I'm very happy the PM agreed to that. For what they do every single day. Next Friday, we're going to have a question and comment session, and we are going to be presenting the two secretaries of the two major departments that we have in the United States of Biafra government, which is the Secretary for Oil and Gas, Honorable Benny, and the Secretary
This meeting is being recorded.
National organizations. Again, uses actually thank the commission. Thank you so very much. And I also thank all the other mission heads that are presenting those documents at the heads of their governments, at their countries, heads, offices, and all that. Thank you so much for what you do. Those are presented in the set of different government documents to the Amnesty International to the French Department. We are getting positive responses, even from the Finland government. We got some positive responses this past week. Thanks so much to the Foreign Affairs Department, Honorable Uche, Honorable Christopher, Honorable Ada. What you do, we don't even know how to thank you for what you do every day. I also want to thank the 40 state governors in Homeland for what they do every single day with their commissioners, setting the pace, setting the table, putting everything together for the United States of Biafra government to start running from day one, on day one of our recognition. So many things are already in place. Every day, more things are being put in place. And we are ready to roll from day one. We've already launched the program, the agenda Nigeria must go. Nothing loud we speak at this time. We have peacefully written to the Nigerian government and their politicians about our declaration to respect that which 50 million Biafrans have voted. My expectation is that they will honor that. But whether they honor that or not, we will defend our land and we will defend our people. I also want to use this opportunity to thank the envisioned elite squad of the United States of Biafra under General Rambai. Thank you so much for protecting our land from the reintegrated Fulani terrorists brought into the 40 state of Biafra by the Nigerian state. As many as a terrorist organization by a Canadian court. As we speak, no element of this terrorist political party conducted by the Nigerian terrorist organization, APC, PDP, in Biafra in 2027 must ensure no element of Nigeria again. Nigeria has been declared as the worst place on planet Earth for human beings to live. That was part of the reason why the United States of Biafra citizens voted to exit Nigeria. We have exited Nigeria. We are now protected in the 40 state of Biafra territory. Again, I want to thank Biafrans in Homeland for staying the course. The voluntary Monday sit at home continues unperturbed, regardless of what the terrorist state of Nigeria is doing. That voluntary Monday sit at home is a referendum on its own, but the illiterates and mediocres may not know. It is a wish and will of the people to voluntarily sit at home every Monday. And that was why the United States of Biafra government has declared a 4-day work week for the whole 40 states of Biafra. And Biafrans are very, very happy with that. So every Monday, everything in the whole 40 state of Biafra land is shut down. This is the wish and will of the people. The terrorist state of Nigeria government, Tinubu, Christopher Musa, Charles Soludo, Oti, Mbad, Uzodinma, they fought Biafra people, but Biafra people have maintained that no one can stop the voluntary Monday sit at home in the whole 40 states of Biafra territory. Those of you that are still trying, you need to go and ask Charles Soludo how he fought the battle and how he lost the battle to 80 million Biafrans. So Biafrans, thank you so much. That action on its own is a territorial control of the United States of Biafra government, because the Nigerian state fought that. Their Biafra agents fought that. Those that said Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu tells them they fought that. Those that say P and Simon Ekpa told them they fought that, but they've all failed. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Continue the voluntary sit at home, being under the control of the United States of Biafra government, which I currently lead. I want to tell Biafrans in homeland, this coming week, we are going to float the United States of Biafra Indigenous Security ID card, ID documentations. The reason is many United States of Biafra people currently being incarcerated, forcefully taken away the Nigerian police appear at different courts at different days. I've had several meetings with so many of them in different jails. They want the United States of Biafra citizenship
certificate.
document. That certificate is what they will be using to present in all the courts. Any Biafran that is locked up in any court, from Monday, from tomorrow, you can reach out to Honorable Olo and request for your United States of Biafra citizenship certificates with your information that will be mailed to you, or either through the email or through your phone number. That document will be sent to you. That is the document we present to any court of law anywhere in the world. Diasporans are already using that, and we want those in homeland to start using that. The United States of Biafra citizens can never get justice in any court of law where the Nigerian terrorist state is presided. That is why you must start to present your citizenship as a United States of Biafra citizen, giving them the nullity, telling them they have no right to try any case of any of the United States of Biafra or any Biafra citizen in any law court in the whole world. So starting from Monday, all Biafrans in homeland, you should start requesting for your United States of Biafra citizenship certificate. Honorable Ulo Ogbonna has been tasked with her team to process this document and send that to you. That is what you will present in any court of law, anywhere in the world, including in homeland, including in the neighboring state of Nigeria. That is who you are. That is what you are going to present yourself as. As we move on, Honorable Christopher is going to show you the sample of what that looks like. Very, very simple. All you need to put is your name, first or given name, your last name, your birthday, your state, then the phone number or the email where Honorable Ola will send your citizenship certificate. All you need to do is print it out, laminate it, if possible, use it anywhere you are, if anyone confronts you. Thank you so much, Honorable Christopher. Great. This is it. This is only for the United States of Biafra citizens in homeland. It is the application for sovereign nationality and heritage certificate issuance in homeland. So when you get this form, you can click on the next. Great. So when you check that box to make sure that it goes to the right place, which is the Foreign Affairs Department and Honorable Olo, they will get that immediately. You click on that. Then you will go to the place, you will go ahead and complete this form. It's very, very simple. It requires your given names, which is your first name, put the answer, then your surname, put in your surname, then your date of birth. You put in your date of birth, and then your state of origin. Put in your state of origin in the 40 states of Biafra territory. Upload your image, any image, as long as it's your image. Upload that and submit. First name, surname, birthday, state of origin, 4 informations only. And remember, I've already earlier authorized every United States of Biafra citizens to make sure you have access to a phone. Whether you are in the Envisioned Elite Squad, whether you're in the Envisioned Defense, whether you are in the anywhere, just make sure you have access to a phone. Once you submit that, your citizenship certificate, which is well barcoded, well recorded with the security feature, will be on the form you submit to Honorable Ola Obona or to Honorable or to the email. Could get that certificate, go and laminate it, use that as your United States of Biafra official ID card. Use that as your official United States of Biafra because it's very specific with your name, with your birthday, with your town. And the number, there is a number that goes with that. Anyone that duplicates or forges that will be in jail because the system, we know who the original number belongs to. It's as simple as that. So when Honorable Ola talks, she should be able to give you the right phone number to reach out to in order to get your citizenship certificate. This is for the whole 40 states of Biafra citizens. More importantly, to all the Biafrans in different jails, you can no longer present yourself as a Nigerian. You must present yourself with this citizenship certificate in any court of law, anywhere in the whole world and in the Biafra territory. That is your ID card for now, for those in homeland. Again, I want to, this week we have been able to issue a statement to those who claim they visit Onyedinamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison, and those that said they talked with Obato Obie. The United States of Biafra government has issued a statement and wanted to these individuals to stop that confusion. There is only one government right now approved by Onyedinamdi Kanu and Obato Obie Prime Minister, which is the United States of Biafra government. When you visit the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, make sure that you get the approval of the United States of Biafra government before you relay any information that would conflict to the freedom of the 80 million Biafrans. Be sure to get clearance from the United States of Biafra government. If not, there will be consequences to that. Again, we already sent information to them. Again, I don't have any problem if Onyendu sends you to do a particular task for him, such as helping with the legal or trying to do some specified assignment for Onyendu. The same thing with our PM. I don't have a problem. If you're assigned any task, but I believe that Onyendu and the PM has warned all of you, do not pretend to add anything aside from what he told you to do. Stick to the job given to you by Onyendu and Prime Minister. Don't roll into the government the freedom of the 80 million Biafrans. Don't talk about the freedom of the 80 million Biafrans without clearance from my table. Don't do that. There'll be consequences. Yeah. Again, the Nigeria Must Go has been launched in the 40 state of Biafra land. What that simply means is a simple statement that Nigeria is currently forcefully occupying a sovereign nation. And we're just telling them to leave peacefully, peacefully. Nothing Nigeria is welcome in Biafra land as we speak. Again, the United States of Biafra is doing very, very well. The Biafran people, we're making a lot of headways from the different international organizations and the different country heads. We're getting a lot of support to protect the 40 state of Biafra territory. It's a gradual process, but we are winning every day. And the Nigerian state is going down by the second. They use their propaganda on social media, the neighboring country of Nigeria. This week we saw when the Nigeria terrorist state President Tinubu his quest to make peace and all that nonsense. And then we've discovered that this is one of their propaganda way to try to crave for relevance where there is none. Nothing will stop the absolute dissolution of Nigeria. Anyone, any organization, any individual, any country that is propagating for the revival of Nigeria, you will go down with Nigeria. That's all I can tell you. Again, we got good response recently. I believe the legal and lobbying department, they are working on those requests. So, dear friends, we are doing very, very well. We also got response from some government, different government offices and the Foreign Affairs Department. They are working on those documents. Again, I've talked about the PM appeal. Those that think that there's something that the PM's attorney doesn't know, they want to inject, that the Nigerian state want them to inject. I'm warning all of you, stay clear of the Prime Minister's appeal process. Stay clear. Stay clear. Stay clear. No one that was involved in the initial legal case of the Prime Minister will be involved in the appeal process. The Prime Minister agrees to this. So those of you that are running around, you think there's something PM's appeal attorney does not know, you think there's something you're going to introduce. I'm telling you now, stay clear. Allow the PM and his attorneys to handle the appeal, which they are already doing. Allow those that the PM wants to work with in this appeal to do that. and they are already doing that. Do not inject your Nigeria plot or plan into this appeal. Chioma Okoma and Bryson Okoma, you and co, and Madam Azoka, I'm warning you all, stay clear of the Prime Minister's appeal process. Again, I gave the other day update on the Maryland case, which they injected the name of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, into. Again, this individual, Chioma Okoma, working closely with Madam Azuka and co, and Bryson Okoma, I've read the submissions you did to the Maryland court, requesting for accelerated hearing. I've also gone through the submissions of your opposing clients, which is Ogen Kere, Dabiri, Elias, and co. I read everything. All I have to say, Bryson Okoma and Chioma Okoma, stay clear of the United States of Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. We got the details of the brigade you registered in Ohio for whatever reason. We got the detail of the one you're fighting with Ogen Kere. And I want to let everyone listening to me now. These Bryson Okoma, Chioma Okoma, Imam Maduabo, and Ok, they were the ones that made Ogen Kere
He is today.
the monster that he is. I believe Biafrans, I don't even need to say that because Biafrans that we're following already know. They made this criminal Ogen Kere the monster that he is. Ruben Nadi, Imam Maduabo, Chioma Okoma, Bryson Okoma, Joy Urobi, Bam 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 and co. They made this illiterate Ogen Kere the monster that he is today. They were the ones that colluded with the same Dabiri, Elias. You know, when I hear people say, oh, you need to have a pressure from outside for PhD. And when I listen to Onyedin Nnamdi Kanu today, the interview he had with the Prime Minister, and you can see the pressures. There are so many lobbyists, there's so many lawyers that represented Onyedin, the IPOB group, over the years, and at the end of the day, nothing happened. And then you can see that only USB is the only way. So they made this illiterate Ogen Kere the monster that he is today. After the PM was taken out, few hours after that, this same Bryson Okoma, Chioma Okoma, Imam Maduabo, they raised the memo to replace the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And they suggested that it is Ogen Kere that will replace the Prime Minister because, according to their foolishness, Ogen Kere has access to the men on ground. He was following PM to have access to men, which is a lie. But all the while, I'm very happy dear friends, you are following. So when they failed, because the United States of Biafra Brigade cabinet, of which I was in charge, we stopped them from accomplishing that. We stopped them. But the Nigerian state keeps paying them to continue to fight Simon Ekpa. And let me tell you, all this fight, it's not about me. They're not fighting Dr. Roberts. They're fighting Simon Ekpa. And what they're doing right now is used to the excuse that, Onyedin is the leader, and therefore Simon Ekpa is secondary, and therefore DPN is nothing. They try to create a problem where there is none. You will hear some of them say, oh, nobody will take over the position of Onyendu. Nobody will take over the, and that's what PM always say. They try to create a problem where there is none. That is the Nigeria classical divide and conquer. That is the tactics they use. So when you hear that nobody can take away the position of Onyendu, PM is our PM. Nobody can take over. This is the Nigerian elements planted inside Biafra freedom. Try to create a problem where there is none. Onyendu is our leader, 100%. PM, 100%. This triangle, no one of the what you are doing right now is so important. I wonder why Oba was taken away.
I'll give you the mandate.
Okay. And some of you claim, oh, I was the media with Onyendu. I was the media with Obato Obie. I was the media when PM was here. But when PM was taken away, he didn't even remember you because you're so irrelevant. But now, because you think you want to be relevant, you're coming out to just make noise and constitute yourself as a nuisance on social media. Oh, nobody can take the position of Onyendu. Who is fighting the position of Onyendu? Can you tell Biafrans who want to take the position of Onyendu? Nobody. It is all in their little brain. That is what the Fulani terrorists, Tinubu and the Sokoto Caliphate told them to be doing, to be saying that Onyendu's position is being taken away. Obato Obie's position is being taken. That is what Tinubu and the delegitimized governors keep telling them to do. I'm thinking that once they continue saying that, maybe some Biafrans will now abandon this freedom we got and they start listening to them because somebody is trying to attack Onyendu. Onyendu that is in bondage under the Nigerian state. PM that is in bondage under the Finland government. So when you hear some of these criminals paid by the Nigerian agent say, oh, nobody will ever take away the position of Onyendu, just know right there, that's the Sokoto Caliphate agent, Biafran agent talking. They have nothing to contribute except to create chaos. The divide and conquer that Soludo, Tinubu, Fubara, we would want them to do. That's what they are doing. But Biafrans, so I'm just using these opinions scattered everywhere. You must in capital fall in line with the United States of Biafran government. Must. Once you are out of that, you are enemy of the 80 million Biafran, and we will treat you as such. They put Ogenkere there, and that was not enough. They now went and did a bylaw, because I read the whole court document for Maryland, which was submitted. They submitted to the court in Maryland. So they put this Sendabiri and Elias working with the Nigerian government, all of them, they now colluded and formed a bylaw. And in that bylaw, this same Imam Maduabu, Ruby Nadi, Joy Irobi, Chomo Okoma, they all agreed in that bylaw that after 3 months, if the PM doesn't come out, that somebody, an officer among them, will become the prime minister. So Imam Maduabu, all of them, they all signed to that bylaw, which Dabiri did for them. According to them, they said they paid $20,000 for that. Ogenkere said that. Remember, all of them were together, all the 4 back group. So they signed that bylaw. That is what is guiding them in that their own brigade. Remember, there are 3 brigades. The one registered in Ohio by Chioma Okoma and the husband, and Bryson, and Ruby Nadi. The one registered in Maryland. The one that Ogen Kerry is in charge of. The one in Mamadabo, Vam 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 and Co. They claim to be in charge of. Then the one in Ohio, where they still claim to be in charge of. All these 3 brigade now, 3 brigade. 3 brigade by these criminals. All of them, all the fallback. All they are doing is the divide and conquer by the Nigerian state to attack the freedom of the Christian nation of the United States of Biafra people. That's all they are doing. All of them. All of them. So the bylaw that they signed, that if the PM does not come out after 3 months, somebody will take over. Now, after 3 months, PM is still in custody in Finland. Ogen Kerry and Co. now assume they are prime minister. They did their voting on social media. So in the legal documents that I've read, the opposing people now brought it to the court that the people that are claiming that Ogen Kerry is the PM, they were the same people that made the bylaw to tell Ogen Kerry after 3 months, he can become the prime minister. So these are all the things the court is going to figure out. But I believe their opposing panel have told the court there is nothing urgent in what Chioma Okoma and the Ruby Nadi and the Mama Dabo has filed in Maryland court. According to them, they didn't meet the 4 conditions that warrant an accelerated hearing on the case they filed in Maryland with the name of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. And you all remember when I told them they should remove the name of the Prime Minister in that case. If they want to go to court, I don't have any problem with all of them sleeping in the court for the next 100 years. It's none of my business. But putting the Prime Minister's name in that legal case, Biafrans, you must watch out on the reason why Imam Abu Bryson Chioma Okoma put the name of the Prime Minister in that Maryland case. That's all I have to say. But overall, why Bryson Okoma, Chioma Okoma is actually the person who most of the quotations in that lawsuit, they quote Chioma Okoma. She's the one. And remember, this is an individual working closely with Madam Azoka and the people that be suspended by the Prime Minister. So you need to know where they are going. What they don't know is bigger than them. Mm-hmm. Not why some of us are in this freedom movement. But we are waiting to see how they will go about this. Some of them have come out on social media to say that the PM's appeal is about Briggy. I heard the one, the useless Sister Lewune that came out the other day to say, oh, she posted it on Twitter that the PM's appeal is about Briggy. It's not about USB. And then you begin to ask yourself, what has USB got to do with Briggy in PM's appeal case? That is how they roll. That is their plot. But in every step of the way, unless we are not here. So those of them that we are thinking that they have to secure a certain Briggy for PM to be free or for PM to have success in this appeal process, these are criminals paid by the Nigerian state. Have no clue. They have no clue. But we are going to see. We are waiting and seeing how far they will go. Some of them thought that once they file a case in Maryland, within 1 month or 2 months, the case will be disposed of before the appeal of the PM starts in August the 5th. How stupid, how useless, how criminally minded. The Nigerian state that is advising them, but we will see how far they go. So the opposing group of Oge Nkere was asking the Maryland court, how could Chioma Okoma and Bryson Okoma now say that Oge Nkere is not well appointed? Meanwhile, it is the same Imam Adu and Ruby Nadidem that did a bylaw that gave Oge Nkere the power to be doing all the stupidity he's doing, constituting himself as a nuisance on social media. So those are some of those. I'm not really interested in that, but I'm just trying to let Biafrans know. You must know this. Who else should know this? You must have this information. Those are the things they try to hide from you. It is the task of the government to make sure the 80 million Biafrans that are fighting for their freedom at this time have this information so that you know where and how the Nigerian government is coming in to attack Obatobia. So some of those things are what the opposing group of Elias, Oge Nkere, Dabiri, they have another lawyer that is representing them. So there's another lawyer for their group. Then Dabiri is the second lawyer. Then Chioma Okoma, Bryson Okoma, Ruby Nadi, and Mamada, they have their own lawyer representing them. And they put Obatobi's name there. So, dear friends, we are going to be having fun and watching how this is going to go down. I know. I get with it on in there. There we know. What you don't know is bigger than you. All of you. What you don't know is bigger than you. Any game you all brought from the Nigerian state, we will tell you how to fall, and we will tell you where to fall. Now. Only them knows the reason why they went to open another. The same people that went to gossip to Obatobia. Oh, Dr. Roberts registered the United States of Biafra in Georgia. Blah, 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 blah. And she said against Briggy. Blah, blah, blah. Now, those same criminals have gone to Ohio to register another Briggy. And they think Obatobia does not know what they are doing. What you don't know is bigger than you. We are watching you again. Anything outside the United States of Biafra is not fraudulent, and Biafrans wish is a promise. Again,
last week.
Last week, yeah, the 18th of
Okay.
June,
Okay,
July.
18th of July. So what I'm going to do, just read the names for this 135. We're not going to add it today because it's already accounted for.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Wada
Okay.
Nicole Vikamp, 20 Ejema. Honorable Efani Chukwueguatu, 10 Ejema. Maazi Caleb Agehi, 25 Ejema. Maazi Victor Osweke, 10 Ejema. Maazi Anthony Ugonweke, 20 Ejema. Maazi Eze Monachi, 10 Ejema. Honorable Jidofo Machie, 50 Ejema. That is 135 Ejema in total.
Yeah, in
And
total. Okay.
yes, and if for this week, for today,
Mhm.
we contributed 195 Ejema,
Okay.
and the donors are Wada Nicole Vikamp, 15 Ejema, Honorable Efani Eguatu, 10 Ejema, Maazi Caleb Agehi, 25 Ejema, Maazi Sonny Best, 20 Ejema, Maazi Boniface Okoro, 25 Ejema, Maazi Ofo, 20 Ejema, Maazi Victor Osweke, 10 Ejema, Maazi Anthony Ugonweke, 20 Ejema, and my humble self, Honorable Jidofo Machie, 50 Ejema. And I want to make a correction
Okay.
for Honorable Efani Eguatu. It's actually 20 Ejema, not 10 Ejema. Efani Eguatu. Yeah, it's 20 Ejema.
So the total 195 is still correct, right?
No, it's now 205 Ejema.
Okay, 205. All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We'll now go to Honorable Agbozo. Honorable, the mic is just, sir.
Good morning from Japan
Yeah,
here.
Okay.
what's up?
Good morning, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
From Japan, wasting our time, we have contributed a sum of 300 Ejema.
I didn't hear that. 300?
300 Ejema.
Okay, 3. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Go ahead. You want to read your list?
No.
All right.
I think we'll stop here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much, Honorable. Thank you so much, sir. We'll now go to Michael Collins. Michael Collins, the mic is yours.
Good evening, everyone from here.
Mm.
Your
Yeah.
Excellency, members of the Cabinet, I greet you.
Mm.
My name is Dr. J.C. Chinaka,
Mhm.
representing the government of Owerri State.
Okay.
We have total of 100,000 AJ.
Okay.
By Tolu County, 20,000 AJ. Abombise County, 20,000 AJ. And Owerri State government, 60,000 AJ. Total of 100,000 AJ.
Wow.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
God
so
bless you.
much, Honorable.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
We'll now go to Trusting God. Trusting God. The mic is yours, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, good evening, dear friends.
Good
Good
I
evening.
greet
evening.
from the I greet my honorable Famdian. Good evening, man.
Welcome. Yeah,
Thank you for
thank
the good work.
Mhm.
Mouthpiece of grace. Good evening.
Good
I also
evening.
say
You
some
keep changing your name. Okay.
trust in God. Trust in God. Biafra will surely come.
Yes.
Exactly. It's here already.
Mm.
I'm sorry for the loss. May God
Yeah.
Almighty console.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, my dear. I hope it's not in my voice. I don't know. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
My Honorable Excellency Agunwai, I really appreciate what you are doing. In fact, USB have gone far beyond what everybody can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Is happening. Some people that I didn't even believe they can talk about USB or talk about Biafra. In fact, they have come to me talking about Biafra, about USB, about Dr. Ngozo Rabweza and cabinet. In fact, I'm very, very surprised what I'm seeing, what is going on right now. And I believe by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, mommy, just let us exercise patience. Very soon they'll be crawling on their knee, begging us to join and to contribute or do anything in order to write their name, to be among in USB. Very soon it's coming to happen. It must surely happen. Without wasting our time, I have just from Alimosho moving train. I have a 3,000 AJ.
Right.
3,000 AJ. Yeah, Mazi Gabriel Wankwo, 3,000 AJ from Alimosho moving train.
Okay.
So I also have from Biafra moving train.
Mm-hmm.
I have 70,000 AJ.
Okay.
Yeah, and the donors are Uchenna Kinsley Osuji, 1,500 AJ. Ifoma Igbo, 1,000 AJ. Amogo Kalu, 1,000 AJ. Adiofos Iwuchukwu, 1,000 AJ. Ekene Ugumba, 1,000 AJ. Nwakama Ugumba, 1,000 AJ. Chinedu Ogbonna, 1,500 AJ. Stanley Emelugo, 2,000 AJ. Anayochukwu Eguka, 1,000 AJ. Anthony Nwafo, 2,000 AJ. Michael Nwafo, 1,000 AJ. And Lucky Nwampa, 1,000 AJ. Andy Igbokwe, 2,000 AJ. Pius Okeke, 1,000 AJ. Okay Christian, 2,000 AJ. Marcel Okafor, 1,000 AJ. Vincent Obikezie, 1,000 AJ. Nwokolo Okechukwu, 1,000 AJ. Anyanwino Theophilus, 1,000 AJ. Edwin Odile, 2,000 AJ. Emeka Nwoye, 1,000 AJ. Clement Anobu, 3,000 AJ. Emmanuel Ofodire, 1,500 AJ. Oluchi Ofodire, 1,000 AJ. Emmanuel Anioha, 1,500 AJ. Alex O. Nwachukwu, 1,000 AJ. Anioha, 1,000 Amuze Iwofo, 2,000 AJ. Uchendu Osita, 1,000. Another one, 3,000 AJ. Uchenna Nwankwo, 1,000 AJ. Charles Okolie, 1,000 AJ. Meshak Ume Ilechukwu, Chinedu Iloduba, 1,000 AJ. Victor Shigoze Igbo, 10,000 AJ. Emmanuel O Igbo, 1,000 AJ. Victor C Igbo, 1,000 AJ. Ifeoma Mmụọ Dozie, 1,000 AJ. Uzodimma Onyemechi, 2,000 AJ. Michael Eze, 1,000 AJ. Moses Okonkwo, 1,000 AJ. Gideon Onyechukwu, 1,000 AJ. And Ndubisi Enwerem, 70,000 AJ. All together, 73,000 AJ from Lagos State and Southwest Lausanne. This is what we have for this ending of this month. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you,
73,000
sir.
AJ Lagos moving train. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable.
Mm.
Thank you. We'll now go to
Yeah.
Princess Abasiano. Honorable, the mic is yours. Princess Adasiano.
Good evening, everyone.
You're
Good
welcome.
evening.
There.
Good evening. I'll be calling on behalf of Pastor Victor because he's facing network issue. So from B&G Fellowship Lagos Lazim, we have a total of 29,000 AJ. Hello?
I got
Yeah,
it.
we can hear you.
29,000 AJ.
Yes, and the donors are
Okay.
Nathaniel Aboni from Alaudo State, 5,000 AJ.
Mhm.
Princess Okwotobong from Itayana, 2,000 AJ. Sunday Boke from Ebony State, 5,000 AJ. Chinyere Ugo from Olu State, 5,000 AJ. Malife Charles from Urobo Isoko, 10,000 AJ. And Pastor Victor Thomas from Itayana, 2,000 AJ. That's a total of 29.
10,000 AJ.
Yes, and for Itayana State.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we have a total of 8,000 AJ from Itayana State.
Okay.
And the donors are Princess Okwotobong, 3,000 AJ. Pastor Victor, 2,000 AJ. Ekarika Otobong, 2,000 AJ. And myself, 1,000 AJ.
Okay.
That's all.
That's a total of 8,000 for the Italian state. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
I
Thank
want
you.
to,
Thank you.
I want to support Princess Edidion to round it up to 50 for Itayana.
What?
Whoa.
The-
Wow.
Princess.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Princess.
Diana,
Thank you.
My goodness. Princess Udua, you and your people, you just go crazy.
Oh my goodness.
You go
Thank
crazy.
you, Honorable.
Akpale is taking record.
Akpale, you see here, Akpale, I hope you're there, right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Honorable.
Honorable.
Honorable. So that makes Italian 50,000.
Yes.
So
Thanks for coming.
yeah,
Thanks for coming.
Princess Udwak added 42,000 AJ to the 8,000 of Italian, making a total of 50. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
very much.
you, Honorable.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
1 second, ma'am.
Mhm.
I'm not taking record. I'm listening, but I'll take record right from now. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm very happy that this is happening.
Yes.
Great things, man.
Thank you.
DPM seeking.
From
There.
the cabinet.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll now go to Honorable Charleston. Honorable Charleston, the mic is yours.
Ohio.
Oh, Dallon, or
Thank you.
Yeah, what's up?
they were
Mhm.
from the great state of Ohio. We have Cleveland Biafrans with 75 Ejema.
Okay.
Cleveland Biafrans. That's what we have for today.
Okay. Do you have a list?
Well, we like to go collectively just like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Also, last week we also gave 75 Ejema, but the meeting was kind of like brief by the time I logged on. So, but I'm not adding that one to today. Today is just 75. Just a reminder that last week we did. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Record that's just 75 for today. The one for last week already added.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Ohio.
Oh, Dallon,
Thank you.
More
Thank
grief
you,
to the
sir.
elbows.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you so much. We'll now go to Honorable Blessed Blessing. Blessed Blessing, the mic is yours, Honorable.
Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Chineke. IPOB.
USB.
God bless you. Only you know spirit.
Oh, no.
IPOB.
USB.
USB,
Land
the land
of the
of the
rising
rising
sun.
sun.
Land of
God
the
bless
rising
you guys. We should always remember this our slogan because the thing is so nice. God bless those people, the cabinets. Okay, I know some of us have not learned it. I will repeat it so that we will keep reciting our slogan. IPOB
USB.
God bless you. IPOB.
One big family.
USB.
USB.
Land of the rising sun.
Yeah, God bless every one of us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I came today on behalf of our California, no, they carry last. Yes. So I'm sorry, our financial secretary, Brother Loy, no longer available. So he asked me to assist him to announce our donors for this month of July 2026. So we got, by the grace of God, we got a total of 850 ejema.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, for the month of July.
Yes.
Okay.
850 ejema. Then the donors are as follow. To do, I got it now. Okay, the donors are Mazi Ukwani, 100 ejema. Mama Biafra Stella, 30 ejema. Ebere Wakaye Ihe na-achọ, 50 ejema. Aloy Ohia, 50 ejema. For ejema, 100 ejema. I'm sorry, Aloy Ohia, 100 ejema. Chief Lawrence Eke, 100 ejema. Gosi Sochukwu, 100 ejema. Blessing Uzom, 170 ejema. And Chinwe, 50 ejema. Total 850 ejema. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you, California.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable.
Honorable Mouthpiece, I send my
Yes.
condolence.
Okay.
May God
Thank you,
comfort
sir.
you guys, uphold you with his righteous right hand.
Thank you so much.
May the
Thank
peace
you.
of God be with you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank
Oh,
you.
I didn't
Thank you.
appreciate my own honorable, our precious Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, my DPM. Today, I love you. Oh, Chisike. My fam D can
Thank you so much.
Thank you all, the
Thank
cabinet, the grace of God abounds on you. Oh, Chineke, thanks for keeping you guys for us. We are so proud of you people. Jisenike.
Thank you so much. So for everyone, I posted the account number on the chat section. So if you go to the chat section right now, you're going to see the account number to support the humanitarian fundraising for the United States of Biafra government to help us rebuild our new Christian nation and also to help us bring out thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria, thousands of Christians that are locked up by the Nigerian terrorist state. So the account number is on the chat section. And again, I thank all those that are donating anonymously. Please continue to do that. Your donation goes a long way in helping us build our new nation and to get the success we are getting. Again, I had every week I have several meetings with different groups from homeland. And one of those groups was the United States of Biafra veterans, war survivors. I had a meeting with them, many of them, and they pledged their commitment to ensure that our nation is fully secured. And these are war veterans, people that survived the war in homeland, not the avid, those in homeland. The avid, we are yet to know what their main objectives are. And again, anything that is not in line with the United States of Biafra Christian nation is not approved. For now, the only war veterans that is approved by the United States of Biafra government is the war veterans in homeland. They are the ones that are ensuring that the Fulani terrorists in homeland does not continue to conquer our land, rape our women, kill our people. So I am calling all Biafrans, all our international allies to give the support to the United States of Biafra veterans in homeland. And they are the ones that for now, this government have recognized to help in the restoration of the Christian nation. Any other group outside that is not approved yet. So thank you so much for that group. I also had the opportunity to meet with the United States of Biafra women. Again, the IWPG, International Women Peace Group, has been formed in the United States of Biafra homeland. So now we have the IWPG Biafra, and then very soon that group will be inaugurated by the IWPG in South Korea. What we are doing is to ensure that the United States of Biafra land is propagated on a very peaceful environment, devoid of the chaos that is obtained from the Nigeria terrorist state. So again, I had a meeting with many of them this week. So I just want to bring that to the attention of our international allies listening to us. And those 18 million Biafrans in homeland, the only veterans at this time that are really propagating for this new Christian nation is the United States of Biafra homeland veterans. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your Excellency, both of you and Honorable Famdian, I must have to join them now. They've been calling me yesterday, please, I have to leave here. Thank you so much. Thank you. The next person is, sorry?
Don't worry. I accept our condolence one more time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay, so the next person is Ogwe William Pascal, France.
Yeah, good evening, my DPM.
Good evening.
Not wasting much of our time, I want to go ahead and announce the fundraising for the transmission. So we have
just can you please raise your voice a little bit? Honorable Pascal, just raise your voice a little bit. It's too low.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. So I want to go ahead and announce the fundraising from the France mission.
Okay.
So we realized the total of 200.
Okay.
The receipt has been forwarded to the appropriate group. Yes. The donors are, the first is Chief Lawrence, 20 ejemma. Mazi Obinna, 30 ejemma. Mazi Iluonye, 20 ejemma. Mazi Pascal, 50 ejemma. And Mazi Abba Johnson, 30 ejemma. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Pascal. For everyone know, Honorable Pascal led the mission that went to submit the legal documents, our declaration documents to the French government, and also he has been doing a great service to the United States of Biafra government and his own people in homeland. And again, I want to encourage those United States of Biafra citizens in diaspora take up positions in the homeland. Many are already doing that, and I thank you for doing that. This transition movement at this point is more of coordinating the activities in diaspora with the activities in homeland. So in your own state, in the 40 states of the United States of Biafra, you should be able to coordinate with not just your state governor, with your state commanders, with the United States of Biafra Envision Elite Squad, with the United States of Biafra Envision Elite Vigilante Group, and also reach out to me to connect you with the United States of Biafra veteran that is in charge of your state, coordinating the vigilante group. So it's very important that we transition to that aspect. Again, many of you are already doing that, and I thank you so much for that. Make sure you transition into homeland, take up so many positions that are open in your state, so that support the Nigeria delegitimized governors are doing. It's only a matter of time. Forget the drama in diaspora. People are just running from pillar to post, Washington and all that. Do not be distracted in that. Just focus on the United States of Biafra government and the policies and the programs that we initiate in both in homeland and in diaspora. That is the only difference. Again, thank you so much, Pascal, for what you do.
Okay, next is Nwokike Abiama. Nwokike Abiama, please, can you unmute yourself?
Good evening.
Ahabwenyi State.
Yeah, good evening, ma.
You're welcome.
I want to take this opportunity to appreciate the DPM. Despite she is the mother of USB Biafra, she is now definitely. We had challenges, but by the special grace of God, we have conquered that. So we have gone right on the process. We got some good people and we got some money, which Ohabeni is. We have already offered. Of God is upon us. You know that we are not doing evil. We are fighting for our people to be free. And all the efforts, the DPM and the capital, please put us that we are in prayer.
Okay.
That is from my own state. Thank you all.
Thank you. So Ahabwenyi is 100,000. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ahabwenyi. Thank you.
Thank you. And what's your name? Is that on behalf of the government or?
Honorable Benchooks, unmute yourself, please.
Okebo, 10 Ejema, Wada Chacha Charity Okupam, 10 Ejema, Wada Cecilia Chioma, 20 Ejema. She made the payment last week, but she didn't send the receipt. So I have to call the receipt today. Then Chooks Agbosi, myself, 50 Ejema. Amazi Tony, Senior Agua, 50 Ejema. In total, 340 Ejema.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, UK. Thank you, Honorable Benchix. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, next is Honorable Ruth, New Jersey. Unmute yourself, please. Honorable Ruth. Good.
Yeah, good
Good.
evening, dear friends. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good, yeah, good evening, dear friends. Good evening, Fandian, and all the whole honorable in the house. I'm from New Jersey. For this most radio subscription is 400 Ejema. And today fundraising is
no, is it I think 8 is radio and then 320 is the other person.
no. For radio we have 400 Ejema.
Okay.
And today's fundraising is 820 Ejema, which is total of 1,220.
Ooh,
Yes,
wow.
Ejema.
Wow, New Jersey. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, good announcement.
Go and sit. Yeah, for the donors, Honorable Loma, 70 Ejema, Mazibi, 50 Ejema, Dr. Chinedu, 80 Ejema, and Sister Anonya, 50 Ejema, Sister Regina, 50 Ejema, myself, 50 Ejema, Honorable Moses, 50 Ejema, Sister Josephine, 30 Ejema, and Sister Gloria, 20 Ejema.
Okay.
Which granted to Dr. Chinedu, I think I mentioned him before, 80 Ejema, which is total of 400 Ejema.
Okay, so that's a total of 400 plus 800. That's 1,200 from New Jersey. Is that correct?
Yeah, total of I think is 1,220.
220.
Yes.
Okay, so was it 400 or was it 420? Is it the 800 that is 820?
Give me 1 minute.
Because you gave me 400 and 800.
Yeah, 400 I think is for the radio subscription.
And then 800 for dues and donation. Is that correct?
Yes.
So then that's going to be 1,200. Do you have 1,120?
I'm gonna ask Honorable Loma to send you the whole details. She's gonna forward it to you. Yeah, because she has the whole detail. I don't have every information here.
Okay, so meanwhile, I have 400 plus 800. That's 1,200. She can
200, yes, so far.
All right. Thank you, New Jersey.
Oh,
thank you very much. Okay, next is Mazi Ogoja for Washington State. Over to you, Mazi, please.
Thank you very much from the
welcome.
From my end. Thank you for what you are doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Greetings to our leader, Mazen Mandekana. Greetings to our PM, Simon Ekba. And special greetings to our DPM, Agwan, Nemoro Biafra. Agaderegema. Thank you for what you have been doing. Thank every one of you for the successes we are making. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all who are contributing today and to make our journey smoother, lighter, and more hopeful. We are moving on. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Marty Christopher, and all the other members of the cabinet. Special greetings to you all. From Washington State here, I'm donating 25 ejema for today's fundraiser. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazi Agwejafa. Next is Justina Nanye Odoza.
Good evening, Honorable Fanda. Thank you.
Honorable.
Good evening, Honorable DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. I greet you. Great Biafrans, greetings to everyone. My name is Justin Odozo, Head of Nation, Belgium. And for today's fundraising, we are having a total of 155 ejema.
Okay. This is from where?
Belgium.
Belgium. Okay. You said 155, 155. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. 155.
Okay. Okay. Announce your list.
The names of the donors are as follows: Wada Ogwi Ogu, 20 ejema. Mazi Godwin, 15 ejema. Mazi Adendos Tunwoke, 10 ejema. Mazi Alphonsus Uchenna, 10 ejema. Mazi Amechi Madoka, 5 ejema. Mazi Charles, 5 ejema. Mazi Sunday Efuna, 5 ejema. Mazi Sebastian Somto Chukwu, 5 ejema. Wada Floris Ogbokoro, 5 ejema. Wada Mary Ogude Lens, 5 ejema. Wada Beta Lovett, 5 ejema. Adeja Gamba, 5 ejema. Princess Ifi, 5 ejema. Mazi Bertrand Hanogu, 5 ejema. Mazi Opara Chukwuemeka, 5 ejema. Mazi Soronadi Chinonso, 5 ejema. Mazi Michael Chijoke, 5 ejema. And myself, Justina Noyo Dozo, 20 ejema. That's what we have from Belgium this week. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Belgium. Thank you. Next is Mazi. Just give me a second, please. Next is Mazi Uchenna Obi, Malta. Unmute yourself.
I'm there.
Oh, your network is not steady. Do you want to move a little bit from your location?
Can you hear me now?
Very well.
All right. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, from me, from here, 100 ejema.
Okay. Do you have a list? Just you?
No, just me. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then
Thank
next
you.
is Texas USB. Thank you very much, Malta. Texas USB.
All right, good evening. Can you hear me?
Very well. Thank you.
Greetings to the DPM, Dr. Rabogo. My greetings to you, Famdi.
You're welcome.
I have $100.
Okay.
Okay, Jitinike, Afum Nuna, Jitinike.
There were. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Pian, do you have any announcement? Do you have any?
Yeah, Honorable Christopher, do you have those groups that you want to explain to Biafrans, please? All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah. I think we want to use the opportunity to ensure that every Biafran and those our allies. This is mostly for our allies. I know I got a few calls for clarity on what some of these individuals that are parading themselves in Washington are doing. So because of that, I wanted to show this to Biafra. I hope everyone can see this table.
Yes.
Okay, great. So the reason why it's important that the United States, every United States of Biafra citizen, genuine citizen, have a copy of this flyer is because of the damage that some individuals that Nigeria state is using to attack our freedom, what they are doing behind the scene and openly. And it's very, very important for every Biafran to know what these groups and factions looks like and what they do. And also our allies that requested clarification. I'm doing this too so that you all can have this kind of save it in your phone. Everyone make a copy of this, save it. And when you have anyone call you and start talking about Biafra freedom, just ask them where do they belong to? And just pull out this from your phone. If they don't belong to the left side, the group A, just know that these are agents of the Nigerian state. Regardless of what they will tell you they're doing, what they can do in the future, what they say, Onyendu talk to them, PM talk to them, Onyendu give them this assignment, PM give them this assignment. Just make a copy of this and have it standby on your phone. Once somebody calls you and start talking about Biafra, check this flyer. Ask the person, my dear, sorry, what group do you belong to? Where do you represent? And they must answer you this before you can proceed to have anything with any of them. So when they tell you where they belong, then you will know whether it's okay for you to waste your energy and continue with the discussion, or for you to just terminate that discussion immediately and know that these are the agents of the Nigerian state whom Nigeria is using to fight the United States of Biafra freedom. So on the left side, you have the group A, which is the legitimate Biafran group. We have the United States of Biafra people that are declared on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland. This, from the mute yourself.
Thank you.
This is the group that is the legitimate group. Then under the USP, we have the 80 million indigenous people of Biafra that was originally, I'm hearing some echo. I don't know where that is coming from.
Please, if you're not talking, if you don't have the mic, mute yourself. Thank you.
So on the left side, we have the 80 million indigenous people of Biafra, of which 50 million of them voted to exit Nigeria. And then over 1,000 met in Finland. And then on November 29, 2024, over 500 appended their signature to our declaration document. That is the 80 million indigenous people of Biafra. These 80 million indigenous people of Biafra was originally founded by Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Then when the Nigeria government colluded with some people in Kenya to take away our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, immediately before he was actually taken away, there were some people that called themselves Biafra people. They also called themselves IPOB, but they were the organization. So they colluded with the Nigeria DSS, Nigerian government, to take away Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So those 80 million indigenous people of Biafra are the only authentic group, the only authentic people that have rallied into now the United States of Biafra government and the United States of Biafra new Christian nation. Then if you look on the right side, on the group B, this is where we have the factions and the criminal groups planted by the Nigerian state, pretending to be looking for Biafra. The first group you have there is the IPOB organization. That is where we have people like Chief Benjamin Madubugu, the Ima Powerful, all these criminal elements that colluded with the Nigerian government. Immediately, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. All these people, IPOB organization, you will hear them making noise everywhere. Recently, I think one of them came out yesterday that was mentioning the names of people that they are going to kill on a national TV, on a social media. These are the criminal elements working under the IPOB organization. There is nothing like IPOB organization among the whole 80 million Biafrans that are truly have gotten our independence. This IPOB organization have been hijacked the delegitimized governors. They are working with the delegitimized governors. They are the ones that are telling you, oh, Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu told them that let's make peace. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu told them ESN is back. They even claim they are working with Dr. Robesa and USB government. People like Madam Azok and co. All these people, all these criminals being used by the Nigerian state, all of them fall under the IPOB organization. I'm just saying it for our allies so that you don't get confused. Nigerian government is a very devilish entity. They can use their money, they bribe their way to everywhere. And again, most of you recently have heard how they try to bribe the American government legislators, and they were caught on their track. So they do that to other different groups. So when you see some of these groups coming out to claim, the first thing you as a genuine government head of state should ask them, where do they belong to? And at this point in my journey, many of you know that I'm already contesting for a senatorial position in the state of Georgia. My words are laws. I don't delve into things that are untrue. So at this point, with my level in the society, anything I tell you should be considered as a law. That's why I'm taking out my time to explain these things to you. So the IPOB organization, they are not working for the Biafra freedom. We saw one of them that came out the other day. He claimed he went to visit Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu. Then when he came out, he said that Onyendu told him that there is nothing like autopilot. There is not, I mean, just making up things. And then he said anyone that don't like it should go and hug their transformer and stuff like that. Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, that we know as our leader, we never use those kind of words. So these individuals that are working under the IPOB organization, and even those that claim that Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu has appointed them something, Biafrans, just watch them. In the next few weeks, you already know where they belong, but I'm just telling you, the next few weeks, you will know where they really, that they are working with the Nigerian state. Nobody, no one that works with the Nigerian state can be part of the 80 million Biafrans and the freedom that we've secured. No one, zero. Once you have any business with the Nigerian state, you are out of the equation. The second group is the one called the CRC group. This group were the group that I suspended with the United States of Biafra, Biafra Republic government in exile. We suspended this CRC group because just few hours after our prime minister was taken away, they now raised a memo to replace our prime minister. They are part of the problem Biafran people are having today. They are the ones that try to put Ogen Kere to replace the prime minister. And when we stopped them, it was dissolved. It's a dissolved group. So anyone working with anybody that is a CRC, you are actually acting illegally. I don't care who you are. You are already operating in an illegal basis based on the freedom of the Biafra people. So they were suspended by a well-constituted cabinet of the United States of Biafra government. Then we were answering Biafra Republic government in exile. So anyone that comes out to tell you they belong to the CRC, they are illegal and nothing they do stands. The third group is the IPOB DOS, all of them. This IPOB DOS comes from the IPOB organization. It's the same thing. The only thing is that some of them are using the name of DOS. Maybe second group, third group, fourth group, fifth group, DOS. All of them are the same. They are illegal. They do not support the freedom of the Biafra people. Just watch their words and ask them and say and tell me if any of them have supported this freedom which Onyendu seeks so much for, and this freedom which our PM fought so hard for. So the IPOB, DOS, these are the criminal elements working with the Nigerian DSS to fight the freedom we got. The other group is the BGC. Again, this BGC is part of the CRC. They divided themselves into different groups. I know one of them is the BGC. They claim some of them are the legal department of Biafra government. Again, they just give themselves names that make themselves happy, but this BGC is another illegal group, non-existent. Anything they are doing, they are on their own. Then Masab. The reason why we put Masab was when Wazirike was fighting for the freedom of Biafra people. He did it with the notion that the freedom of Biafra people will be done under the Nigerian state. That is not acceptable by the 80 million Biafrans. That is why they are here. Anything, anybody, any group that belongs to Masab, they are illegal group, have nothing to do with the United States of Biafra freedom, which was declared on November 29, 2024. There's another group called the Umuajani. These are group of people that do not believe in the freedom we got. You can see some of them on social media every now and then, calling our freedom people a terrorist group and whatever that pleases them. These are the criminal groups being used by the Nigerian state to fight the Biafra people. There's also the Umuchineke group, of which you all know, the one called Aloy Ejiofor, all those ones that, again, overall, any group that the Prime Minister who took over from Onyendu did not approve, that group is non-existent. So they have the PUC Unshakable Circle. This is the group headed by the criminal elements, of which the one called Dr. Agi and Co. They are in this group. The one that I talked about earlier, what is his name? This media, the media fool that can choose survival, the fool that cannot even get up to 10 people to watch what he's doing. But he is the one trying now to tell people, nobody can take the position of Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody can take the position of... These are the people that the PM have said. They try to create a problem where there is none. Just like what some of their group, she's in the Umuajani group. They try to create a problem where there is none. That's how the Prime Minister referred this group. So they are under this Unshakable Circle. I know there was one of these PUC Unshakable Circle that Dr. Agi used to use before. The Go 247, I believe some of them fall under this group. The one that used to beg money for Biafrans. What is his name? Uzaganobi. That one, we don't hear about him anymore, but possibly he's going to be under this PUC group. These are all illegal groups. There's the other one called the Brigi Ogenkere group. Again, the criminal groups that are already, we know what they are trying to seek relevance. These are agents of the Nigerian state. The one called the Brigi belonging to Imam Drabo and group that made the bylaw that put Ogenkere, and eventually they are the one now went to court with Ogenkere. I just keep wondering the mindset and how this mediocre function. How can you make a bylaw to put the criminal Ogenkere as your PM to take over after 3 months, and then eventually you try to take it from him, then he refused. Now you went to court. And then the one called Chomo Okoma that is claiming to be secretary of something, she's absolutely nothing. What she's claiming is what is on her head. And that secretary she's claiming, I think I read that in in the legal document they submitted in Maryland from the opposing circle. I read all that. There is nothing like that. Nobody gave her any position like secretary. She's just claiming what she is not, seeking relevance with her husband, Bryson Okoma. These are people, agents of the Nigerian state, fighting our freedom in one way or the other. Imam Madrabo and Korubi, Nadi, Jerry Ruby on the background, all these all be Chicago, all be in Europe that are flying here and there. They have no power, they have nothing. They're just flying everywhere, just making noise and constituting themselves as nuisance to fight the United States of Biafra government. That is what the Nigerian state pays them to do. Again, the reason for this is so that all of you will be mindful when you see them. And only a fool like this Brigi Imam Adabo bylaw group will create a bylaw that made Ogenkere to be their prime minister, then went ahead to now sue the same Ogenkere in Maryland court. Only a fool will be involved in that kind of setup. Then we have the other group called the Brigi Bryson Okoma. That is the one they registered in Ohio in February 2026. Again, this group are the agents of the Nigerian state being used to fight the United States of Biafra government and the freedom which we got. There is nothing, there's no legitimacy in what they're doing, because the people that formed that Brigade Ohio, we already suspended under the CRC in November 2024 by a well-constituted Biafra Republic government in exile cabinet meeting, of which I was in charge at that time. They were already suspended from the Brigade. So they went ahead to be creating all of these mushroom groups. So the Brigade by Bryson Okoma, Brigade by Imam Madrabo, Brigade by Ogenkere, all of them are illegal. illegal. All of them are trash. All of them have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Biafra freedom. Again, I want our allies to always have this flyer with them. Everything Biafra Republic government in exile was collapsed into the United States of Biafra government immediately after our declaration on November 29, 2024. Everything really has been collapsed into the USB. So all these mushroom groups are agents group used by the Nigerian state to fight our freedom. Then there is the one called the 100 Men Group. This one, I believe, is where they have the one that is always going into depression. Their pastors, the one that told Adado Arama that she will be the biggest woman in the whole Biafra land, and now she's asking the pastor, "You going to born or not?" So this again, this 100 Men Group is another criminal element group that has nothing except distractions. They are not by what they are doing is to cause chaos and nuisance on social media. Biafrans ignore them. They have nothing to contribute. There is also the next group, which is a fallback group. Again, Biafrans, you all know this one. Any group, any of them that was part of that fallback group after our declaration in Finland, when we came back after our declaration, all of them in that fallback group, they are criminal elements of the Nigerian state. And that is how you're going to treat them. There is also the fall out and fall in group. Remember, after we came back from Finland, they said that the Prime Minister told them to fall back to the other group. Adado Arama announced to some people that she was informed by PM somehow, maybe she was hallucinating, that Obatoye told them to fall back and then fall group. Remember, they now colluded with some of this individual, with this woman in Finland, that they brought on Twitter space to say, Obatoye told them fall back, fall. All these are people fighting our freedom. Do not pay any attention to them. Then there was this other group, another Declaration Day group. Remember, some of them are now saying, maybe you didn't tell them anything. Our leader, Onyedinamdi, didn't tell them anything. These are paid agents of the Nigerian state fighting this beautiful freedom which we got. Biafrans, you are going to treat them as such, which is what they are. There is no group that will do anything short of what Onyedinamdi Kanu has done in the essence of taking the Biafra freedom, taking the suffering of Biafra people to the ICC court, to the White House, in fact, when I was listening to them, Onyendu say he has taken the Biafran flights to every group, to the United Nations, to the African Union. He has done all that. Then when Obatoye came in, through his broadcasting, through his leadership, he knows that there is no other way for Biafrans to be free from a country that reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists than the way Obatoye has structured the freedom. So there is no order. Anybody telling you anywhere, there will be another declaration they are going to do. These are agents of the Nigerian state. And one promise I'm giving them, the Biafra people, we are going to stop them on their track. Then the other group is the BRGH group. So this is the Biafra Republic Government in Homeland Group. Again, formed by these criminals from the CRC, Imam Oge Kere, Ruby, Nadi, Joy, Irobi, Chomo, Koma, and group. They have nobody in Homeland. I'm telling you right now, there is nobody. They have no military. They have no defense in Homeland. All they do, if they have any, is to constitute nuisance to the envisioned elite squad of the United States of Biafra defense. They have nobody. You saw when we did our May 30th Veterans Day event. You also saw when we did our November, our year's anniversary. These people have nobody. So when they come out and tell you they're raising money to give men on ground, all those are lies. They have zero, nobody. They don't have anybody doing anything in homeland. So they fall under the BRGH group. Initially, remember, they came out with the Madam Azuka group to tell you that now they kind of have told everybody to fall back and have peace. Then the sister Olewunde that joined them started propagating that stupidity on social media. But thank God, Biafrans have kept her where she belongs. There is nothing like BRGH. It was in this group that you saw some of them like Solomon Nkwacha and some of these people that were fired from the United States of Biafra cabinet members because they don't fit into the government. Like Obatobia has always said that it's not all of them that were in brigade that we go into the United States of Biafra cabinet. And that's exactly what happened. That's how some of them were thrown away. So when you see some of them using voice messages, trying to tell people now, come and join, that you will be paid 500,000. Again, some of the Briggy Ambition elite, some of them got that messages, which they sent to the government. What they were doing, Madam Azuka and co is going behind to collude with the delegitimized governors to make it pretend as if, Onyendu, with the one called Kanu, they're all in this same boat. That Onyendu told them to make peace. Onyendu is told them that ESN should come back. There is nothing like ESN in the whole 40 state of Biafra. Nothing, absolutely zero. So anybody coming out to say there is ESN, these are agents of the Nigerian state claiming to be ESN. And what is their motive? Their motive is to make it look as if they are assembling ESN to guard the forest, to guard our land against the terrorists. But that is not what they are doing. What they are doing is to assemble unsuspecting Biafrans, give them money, bribe them the way they try to bribe some American legislators, and then eventually use them to fight the real group A, Biafran, real Biafran people. That is what Tinubu and Christopher Musa have told Madam Azoka and co to be doing. And that is what they are doing in Homeland. Again, nothing like BRGH in group in Homeland. Some of them that comes out to tell you that they are now forming regional government, they are this one, they are BRG, they are commander in Homeland. Nothing like that exists. These are frustrated set of individuals being used by the Nigeria agents that are Biafrans to fight the freedom we got. My happiness is that Biafrans know all these people and they are treating them as they present themselves. Then I put ETC on the bottom, which is that there might be other ones that are springing up here and there, because once now, because we've exposed all these groups in red, they will now go, Tinubu and Christopher Musa will now assemble them, the same set of people, and they will form another group with another name. So Biafrans, look out for these other ETC groups. They will start springing up. Now that Biafrans have known their names, all of them, you will now see them springing up with a different name or different group or something that is fighting for freedom. There is no other. This United States of Biafra people, we are not secessionists. We are not agitators. We are not liberators. We are an envisioned defense of a new nation, new Christian nation that goes through the necessary trainings, the international humanitarian law trainings. All the United States of Biafra envisioned elite, they go through appropriate trainings weekly, monthly, internationally, and locally under the United States of Biafra Defense Secretary, who is General Rabbi. Any other thing outside that is fake, is fraudulent, is being used by the Nigerian government, Christopher Musa, and the legitimized governors to fight this freedom which we got. So thank you so much, Honorable Christopher. Again, I want to make sure that everyone listening to me, our allies, you familiarize yourself with these names and know where they are coming from and know where they belong to. Do not be part of any group on that red section. The 80 million Biafrans are already taking the task to restore and protect the Biafra territory every single day. That is the original group formed by Onyendu, which is the IPOB, before the Nigerian state penetrated the IPOB and they called themselves the organization. Then they termed them the terrorist group. So it is the IPOB organization now that the Nigerian state have termed terrorist organization because they were infiltrated by the Nigerian DSS. They are different from the 80 million IPOB people, which I am the leader now of the 80 million indigenous people of Biafra. On a final note, I want to tell Biafrans, everyone listening to me, though this is not necessary, but the PM called me and want me to thank all you Biafrans, told you to be strong, to continue doing what we are doing, to not be moved by anyone. Again, I don't need to say this. The PM calls me every now and then as needed, but I believe that I just want to use this opportunity also to let you all know all these criminal elements on social media propagating the little hallucinations on their brain. Do not pay any attention to them. Over to you, family. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, my Deputy Prime Minister, the Chief of Staff, and the acting head of state for the United States of Biafra, USB, the new Christian nation. Thank you, Your Excellency. The harder they come, the harder they fall. That's all I could say here. Oh my goodness, we're going to have to continue to finish up the task for today. And on that note, I'm going to give the mic to Honorable Victor Ebuna. Please unmute yourself. Meanwhile, Dr. Cornelius Nana, please get ready immediately after Honorable Victor Ebuna. Thank you. Over to you, Honorable Victor Ebuna.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Good evening, everybody from Massachusetts. I want to appreciate all you do. This is right time, and it is a must that we must do what we are doing because Biafra is already here. I want to appreciate you, Fandan, for your work, and also our DPM. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to say something here. You said everything, but you said everything, but one thing left.
Okay.
One thing left. The first group that fought Nnamdi Kanu, that group is called Real Human Rights Group.
Okay.
They are still fighting in Nnamdi Kanu now. This Real Human Rights Group used to attach to IPOB. They attached to IPOB, called themselves Real Human Rights Group. Dr. Gozie, may he so rest in peace. Dr. Gozie Kelife. He was with us before he supported us, Nnamdi Kanu. Eventually, he left along with Real Human Rights Group. You know, this group, up to today, they are still attacking Nnamdi Kanu. So that group, we have to be on the watch for this group. They are still, I know all of them. I know some of them are still coming to social media to talk rubbish. So this group should be written down to Real Human Rights Group.
Okay.
Now, for those of them who think that going on, they're gonna come and do election in 2027 general election, I think they are dreaming. You know, when DPM, I love what you said. Sometimes we have cutoff points. You know, something that has beginning must have an end. Election to 2027 is the cutoff point. Enough is indeed enough. We must take it to them. You know, for that, I saw Rose talking about that. I was very happy. And then somebody else came to social media and started to rebuke Jose. So why are you saying that there will be no election in 2027? That you should come out to put our youth in danger? You can imagine that. Put our youth in danger. Okay, now, since our prime minister has been taken away, what is happening? What is happening? They walk in the broad daylight and are attacking our people. They go at night and make away with our youths. They majestically going around without being questioned, installing checkpoints, extorting money from our people, and nothing has been done. So you are expecting us to continue to watch these people, decimating us, thinking that we cannot do nothing. You are demented. I think what you are doing is correct. It's time for us to take it to them. Come 2027. Yes, so as long as we have contingency plans, as long as we have contingencies is in place, because when we go in, we are not going back. Contingencies must be in place. Have our hospitals secured, because this government, I know them very well. So as long as they are in place, there's no bagger. We cannot fear those who kill us. The Bible says, do not fear those who kill the body. Do not fear them. They are criminals. Fear only those who has the power to put you in hell after killing the body. So with that note, I will please, go straight to those who have donated today. Starting from my humble self, I will have 50 Ejema.
May I have your total, please, Mazi?
My total is 225.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
I have 50 Ejema, and we have Honorable Stephen Igedu. Oh, my mom from his Irobo Isoko. We have 50 Ejema. We have Chukwu Emeka Onwuchekwa. We have 50 Ejema with that. The Mazi Emmanuel Chigozie. We have 50 Ejema. Then Amara Dagosi Nodo. We have 25 Ejema. Thank you so much, my people.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Victor. What you said just reminded me from what you said, that what the role the Nigerian state is playing right now in Biafra territory. They are forcefully occupying our land illegally. Again, we've moved Nigerian state to several courts internationally and locally. Each time they run, but we are waiting for them. We have the right, the legal documents to protect our territory and our people. We don't talk much, but we've told Nigeria to leave the 40 state of Biafra land. They must leave. If they don't leave, then they need to come to the international court and tell them what they are doing in Biafra territory. The freedom of Biafra people does not depend on any nonsense Nigeria have in their constitution. And that has been proven by different law courts, by our legal department. So whatever they put in their constitution has nothing to do with the self-determination, or mostly superior laws to the Nigerian state. So that is exactly, we are following the laws that protect Nigeria is currently forcefully occupying a sovereign nation. So we've told them to leave. They must leave. Anyone that seeks for peace must tell Nigeria to leave Biafra territory. We will make them. The Nigerian politicians are telling you they got a handle of that, or there's something they will do to stop killing Christians, and you buy into Biafra, 80 million citizens. We will remove Nigeria from our territory. We will remove them. We have peacefully written to them to leave. We want to use every means possible, devoid of any tension, devoid of any war. Nigeria is currently secretly carrying out a secret war against Biafran people. They are forcefully removing our people. We're not going to watch and fold our hands while the Nigerian politicians and their integrated terrorists continue to kill and remove our people. We're going to protect our land from them. We're going to defend our people from the Nigerian state. That I can assure you. So again, one final thing I wanted to say from I think I forgot when I was talking about the group of the PUC, the Prime Minister Unshakable Circle. These are criminals. When you look at the people that are in that group, especially the one who called himself Ugo 247, he's part of these Biafrans. Remember, that was the same liar that lied openly to people that from D and Dr. Roboy said, we are plotting to take over to Obie to Biafra
and to kill him.
And to kill him. And these are the people, what they do. Obato Obie said that what they do is what they project on other people. That is actually what they are doing right now. Plotting, finding a way to get into PM's appeal. But it's still no entrance for them. So what they do, this cry, you see them crying on social media to find an external force to go into Finland's appeal. Forget them. These are what the Nigerian state is trying to use them to do in PM's appeal, but there's no ebony in a synagogue. I'm telling you, not under my watch. So again, I just remembered that the Ugo 247, that is part of the criminal PM Unshakable Circle and all that nonsense they call themselves. These are paid agents of the Nigerian state, attacking our freedom by the second. And Biafrans, you must make sure you checkmate them with their criminality. They have no place in Biafra land. From there, go ahead.
Thank you. This is it.
All hail Biafra.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra, we held in one.
Onujishike. Nne Biafra. You dey shine, oh. You dey shine. I will say congratulations for the recognition of DGT.
Yeah.
Congratulations for that. We saw it. We saw the ceremony. You know, we are not there in person, but we saw it. I say congratulations, ma'am. There is they are being born by a woman. They are arrested, but they kind of stopped her on her way wherever she was going. She was, as soon as she said she's a Nigerian, they don't want to hear nothing again. They just took it. If that lady have mentioned, say, I'm a Biafran, I'm quite sure wherever they were taking her to, they would take her to that place. But she claimed to be a Nigerian. Then they say, okay, they have to treat you like the criminal. So for that, I will say, I'll leave it there. I give her 25 Ejema for Ibani State.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And again, talking of,
Yes,
is that
yeah.
Gagogo, right?
That's me, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Talking of sister, now it surprises, when Biafrans, Jenny Biafran called me and asked me, is this lady called Sister Olewune not the one following up by Toby Simon Eba? I said, well, she's the one. Go to her Twitter. She has turned 360 degrees. She's now reposting the DOS criminal, the DOS group that Obato Obie has dissolved. Obato Obie never recognized anything DOS or IPOB organization. The same Sister Olewune that was telling you people that Onye wanted to make peace among Biafra is the one retweeting everything from the IPOB organization, from the criminal DOS, from the money they chop, the money they spend, and again, that shows you. Please mute your phone. Who is this person?
Everybody, please mute your phone. Mute your phone. Yeah, okay. Mute your mic.
So then you begin to wonder, as a genuine Biafran, what was going through the brain of this woman. Just a few weeks ago, when she came out, I was telling you, Biafrans, Obato Obie peace. Obato Obie said that when he come out, all the people, ever meet Onya Ona, ever happen Onya Ona, the same place, he wants to meet them there. So all those dramas she was trying to carry out on social media to deceive gullible Biafrans that are not following. You begin to wonder why the same person that was just a few weeks ago drumming drums everywhere, all of a sudden is retweeting the tweet from the enemies of Obatobie. Obatobie never had anything to do with DOS organization. He publicly denounced them. Then this woman, Olewune, is now retweeting the tweet of the enemies of Obatobie. A lawyer, Jimako, came out to say that Onyendu canceled the voluntary Monday sit at home of Biafrans, which was not correct. Onyendu didn't pass that message to him. The same sister Olewune is retweeting Aloye Jimako's tweet. Go to her Twitter page, and then you begin to wonder why Biafra never came. Because this carnally minded individuals all along has been pestering around our past leaders. They were never genuine, never. Because anyone that left what Obato Obie taught us, this freedom he was propagating before Finland got him, anyone that bypassed that and say you are going to do what Onyendu was saying, you are fake. You don't belong to Biafra freedom. You are agent of the Nigerian state. That's what you are. All along, you have been pretending as if you were following Obato Obie. Meanwhile, you were never. Because if you were truly following Obato Obie canceled out ESN. Because the Nigeria, the legitimized governors, with the DSS, with the IPOB organization, they hijacked the ESN with people like Benjamin Madubu and started killing those that do not want to work for the Nigerian state. They recruited some of them into Ebubago, Udogachi, and all that. That was why Obato Obie canceled anything ESN. So now, these same individuals like Olewune now are coming out to talk and post and tell their friends that is ESN. That shows you these people, they are very, very sick, very, very sick individuals. And they will be the first one to come out to say, oh, DPM does not want peace. And then the one called Biafra Unite, the criminal that is parading himself everywhere. Remember, that was the one that used to tell them the chatter. That it was that same chatter Imam Madabu and Co. used to put Ogenkere into power. Now, they drag Ogenkere to court in Maryland. The same people that we are confusing themselves, not Biafrans, dancing around the chatter. It was the same group of people now that are in court with Ogenkere about him being briggy or not being briggy, charter or not being. Again, some of these things, when you look at these individuals, they are just a confused set of mediocre working with the Nigerian state. And again, I tell people, we've set the bar so high. The bar is so high before they can come near.
No close.
The Africans are not good at their level. We demolish them before they even step ahead. So this is just something that I remembered, and I wanted to bring attention of Biafrans to these individuals. They are fraudulent. They are fake. They never meant well for this freedom which we got. Biafrans should stay away, far away from these individuals. They don't mean well at all. They don't. Come be, go ahead.
Biafrans, shine your eyes. That's all there is to it.
Go inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now, so honorable, let's see.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you so much, Your Excellency. Wow. Tonight is more than a fundraising. Tonight is a bombshell, a massive exposition.
It needed to be loaded.
Wow. It's too much information to take in. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Greetings to everyone. The GC and all the cabinet members, fellow citizens of United States of the African Union. Yeah, so a lot have been said, I just want to remind the DPM, he was saying that those individuals were meddling around our past leaders. It's just very funny, during the declaration of our independence on November 29th, this group of women, 2 women, were just hovering around our DPM. The same people are the same ones now fighting against us, against our freedom. So it's very funny, just like Judas and Jesus' situation here. So we are not surprised, but we thank God that Biafrans are really following what we are doing, and a lot of people are very much aware. So we are not moved. Okay, so our job as cabinet members and government and even the citizens is just to keep on doing what we have been doing before, and even increase it, increase the tempo, because we are almost home. In fact, we are home. It's not like we are home. It's just thank you very much, Biafrans. Thank you. I don't want to waste our time because I think it's getting very close to midnight almost. So I just want to announce our weekly contribution from Biafra Fathers and Friends.
Okay.
This week, I believe maybe due to the rainy season and all the other things, so we tried, but we have to do more in the next week, I believe.
Yeah.
We have a total contribution of hold on a second, 31,700 AJ and 35 AJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the donors include
did you say 35 a gem or 37?
31,700 AJ and 35 AJ.
Okay. Continue.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
We have Mazi Ogwejofo, 3,000 AJ. Mazi Apostle, 25 AJ. Mazi Njoku DC, 2,000 AJ. Mazi Ben M, 2,000 AJ. Mazi Obumnek KU, 5,000 AJ. Mazi Okaname, 3,000 AJ. Mazi Uzo O, 2,500 AJ. Mazi Kletus CE, 1,000 AJ. Mazi Jidofo M, 10 AJ. Anonymous, 6,000 AJ. Mazi Emmanuel C 1,200 AJ. Mazi Greg O 5,000 AJ, and Mazi Mukene here M 1,000 AJ. That is a total of 31,700 and
35.
35
Yeah.
AJ.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
for
Thank
this
you,
week.
Biafran fathers. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank
They
you.
will.
Thank you. DPM, more grease to your elbow. They will.
Okay.
DPM,
Okay.
we are solidly behind
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Next is Ada Simon Ekpa TV. Ada Simon Ekpa.
Mama Simon.
Ada Simon. Okay, while Ada Simon is getting ready, do you want your video on? If so, please turn it on. Mama Simon Ekpa, are you ready? Okay,
my video is not on. I can still go on and talk without getting the video on. Yes.
Yeah, DPN, Ada Simon Ekpa and Mama Simon Ekpa, their video is not on. Ada Simon Ekpa. Okay. Turn on your video.
Okay.
Ada Simon Ekpa, turn on your video.
I've done that.
Okay.
Nwa m nọ ebe a na mgbe ekelele m nwa m agụ nwanyị ome mgbe ọ gbara ike ana m ekele gị famdi all the doctors state of Biafra ma na ekele ụnụ n'ụzọ pụrụ iche mgbe ọbụla m bịakwutere ụnụ ọ na-adị m ka ama m n'eluigwe ọ na-adịzi m ka ọwụ n'elu ụwa ka m nọ. Who am I to challenge the authority of my Lord? Who am I to talk with the deputy prime minister of a whole state? Talk less of that is all the too much. On nyama. And the United States of Biafra, so I am going higher every day. Now I'm so aga m ebugodo ụzọ gaa egwu tupu m abịa n'isiokwu m taa.
Mama Simon, can
you? Yeah, ma ọrụgodo 3 minutes ka nyere m 3 minutes ezuolele m sharp. Mmegbu na-emegbu Biafra bụ mkpasi iwe n'ebe Chineke nọ. Mmegbu na-emegbu Nnamdi bụ mkpasi iwe n'ebe Biafra nọ. Mmegbu na-emegbu Simon bụ mkpasi iwe n'ebe Biafra nọ. Nkwuta na-ekwutọra bụ eze bụ mkpasi iwe n'ebe Chineke nọ. Maka na ọ hụrụ ọra bụ eze n'anya karịa otu o si hụ ụmụ nwanyị ndị ọzọ. Maka na ọ hụrụ Simon n'anya karịa otu o si hụ ụmụ nwoke ọzọ. Maka na ọ hụrụ Nnamdi n'anya karịa otu o si hụ ndị mara ihe. So nkwuta na-ekwuta ụnụ na mmegbu a na-emegbu na ọgwụ mkpasi iwe nyere Chineke mkpasi iwe nyere United States of Biafra. Ndị niile kọtọrọ our leader ma ndị nke si na ọka mma na ọ nwere anwa ọrụ na ịbata na efere mba ụwa gị hụ ka ụmụ United States of Biafra si egosi iwe ha. Gị buru bịa ebe Dr. Rabeze Adom gị hụ oche Biafra si egosi ịhụnanya. I buruzie bịa ebe awa PM ụnụ ga-ehụzie nke tọrọ bịatị sele ihe anyị jiri gaghị enwe aṅụrị and anyị enwetala ihe ahụ anyị na-achọla ike awa DPM. Yes, do not panic. That which one you seek, we've gotten it. Nna asụsụ bekee na-ajụ ma ọwụkwa m ọwụ ihe m na-amụta from DPM Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu sele ihe m jiri gaghị ama mma everyday. So dịka our DPM kwuru a lot is to going on. Ana m ama ihe buru ibu. Ma ndị m na-ekwu ma ndị m na-anaghị ekwu. Dịka this Madam Udoka kwa Madam Udoka ka a na-akpọ. Yeah, this akụkọ Madam Udoka, o nwere onye mụ na ya kwuru n'ụtụtụ maka mgbe ọbụla aka ama m ihe m na-adirect. Azụka, Madam Azụka, yes. Ma akpọ onye nke mụ na ya kwuru m ihe mere na ya asị m no, sị na this woman bụ Dr. Abueze n'ọnụ too much. Na-efegharị ihe ọ na-efegharị n'ala Igbo. Si ya ebe ọ sị gị kpọghachi ọsọ m na ya gada akpọ ya, si ya kpọọ ya jụọ ya, so what is the offense of Dr. Abueze ebe ọ nọ? Maka na agwabuola m onye na Azụka na achọrọ ya achị na our PM chọpụrụ ya achụpụ, and mgbe ọ bịakwara, mgbe a bịara ime ihe ha na-ele ihe a na-akpọ ya convention, enyere ya something to act to say, o mesokwara onwe ya up. Si mgbe a na-eme redeclaration, ọ bịara abịa bịa, she wasn't among ihe a na-eme. O nwere ụdị m chiri hụ ya. So na gị jụọ ya sị ya, what is Dr. Abueze's offense? Or Abueze ọ nara na ya di ya o zuru ya ochi, enwere ihe e nyere ya ọ napụrụ ya, sị ya na don't ignore ha. Ọ bụrụ na ọ gwacha gị enwe ihe ọ gwara gị gwa ma we tell you the next step to follow. So the person jụọ m sị anọghị m na cabinet, but ihe m na-amadụ nwoke m na-achọghị ịma ya, so m okay na ọ ga-eme ihe a m gwara ya. It's like mgbe ndị ike onye ke so na ọwa ya awụ onye niile ama na ahụ ya, onye ke ahụ so na ọwa ya nwa biri ihe compiler referendum, compiler ka eme gịnị na ihe niile ọwụ ya ka ọ na-aka n'ịchọkọ ihe niile. Ọ gara Sokoto dinye onye gara Sokoto ya kọwakọcha ihe Nnamdi Kanu sara ya na m were ya ji mee program ma use my platform eji agwa mmadụ data na Nnamdi Kanu say fall back, and na m agaghị eji ọma m agwa mmadụ si ya na Nnamdi Kanu sị na ya achọdo ego Biafra, ya achọdo charter, ya achọdo constitution, ya achọdo ID card. Si na m nwe ime otu ahụ na ọ nyere m ma will not talk about these things in ekwu. So na ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ike iji okwu ọnụ ga-ekwu ya gị kwuo ya, maka Nnamdi Kanu agwara m ya si ya na Biafran struggle, ya na hụrụ na struggle na ihe anyị na ugbu a nation, and the nation of Biafra agafeela one man business. Na our leader pụta ugbo sị na ya achọ aha dị ihe niile anyị metere, ugwu ya ga-adịrị ya as the leader and the founder of indigenous people of Biafra. And Simon apụtakwa sị na ihe our leader kwuru na ihe kwuru, see that we have crossed the ridicule. Ịbịalawa na ihe mere na onugwu ha ga-adịrị ha, but Dr. Abueze enye na anyị Biafra with the cabinets. So na akwụrụ m gidigba m ya sị m mama na ihe a m na-ekwu na o kwesịghị na m na-ekwu ote na kwesịghị ịgbagha our leader okwu, si that m nwa agbaghala yo. So my white hair na azụdom ya azụ ọwụ gift Chineke nyere m. So ihe m na-enweghị education, but I have education. Since ahụ the person akpa aha m na phone okwu aha dị okwu banyere m eletuo ya anya. So my dear, ndị United States of Biafra, ndị m ji eme ọnụ, ndị mama ji eme pompous, ọ bụrụ na obi na-ala gị mmiri ma ọ bụ na ifilere that ihe a na-eme o nwere ịka ji ofu ụkwụ gị nọ n'ebe, ofu aka gị nọ n'ebe a, this is the time ị kwesịrị ịkwụrụ gidigba ngwere ụkwụ gị abụọ kwụrụ, maka ihe ahụ anyị na-achọ na anyị enwetala. Enwekwara onye kpọrọ m na ya hụrụ na Dr. Abueze ọchọzi ideceive ndị Biafrans, ele ihe o ji na-aga ihe na ọ ga-arụ oke na-arụ oke ọzọ. Say yes. House of Senate ọ na-aga na Georgia or na United States of America, na ọwụ a win-win, na ọwụ progress, na ọwụ ihe ọma nyere United States of Biafra, maka na anyị enwene somebody nọ representịrị anyị na ihe ọ na-aga ịnọghị anyị anya, ọ dị ịnọchi anyị anya. Mgbe ahụ ọ bụrụ na Biafra na ihe emegidere our leader asị na o nwere otu echiri ahapụ ya ma ọ bụ na ha ekwe ha ahapụ ya ma ọ bụ Simon na Dr. Abeze ji India ga-eme everything ya adịrị anyị very easy to go. So ekelere m ụnụ ndị niile na-arụ ọrụ ihe niile ụnụ na-arụ na-akwụghị ụgwọ. Chineke ga-akwụ ụnụ ụgwọ ya nke ka nke ọ ga-ewere ogologo ndụ na ahụ isi ike. Ya pockets nga niile ụnụ na-aha ewepụta akwado ihe a. Ya pockets will never dry. Aka nkụta ụnụ ga-adị ka isi ya ahụ nke na-adị ata ata ka ọ ga-awụwọ ndị ekwe ma esoro kiri ya ṅụọ. Ndị niile na-amaghị ihe a na-akọ ga-ekiri ya ṅụọ mana our haters, they will never go scot free. Thank you, everyone. Na mama na asụsụ oyibo do dere unu.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mama. And again, when you that was a nice one from you. When the Madam Azuka was removed by our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa due to some of the things that she did, which she knows. You know, one thing with these people is that when they are relieved of their job in the freedom movement, they will come out and be lying to people. They don't know why they were removed. They know why they were taken away. Just like when Adadorama was fired, she came out, she was saying she doesn't know why she was removed. The one, Carolina Mbeze, when she was fired, she'll come out and say she doesn't know why she was removed. These are people that give up battle. There's so much headache, so much headache, so much headache. So when they are being removed from the government, they will go behind and be saying they don't know what they did, but they really know. They know. The one called Gaddafi, when the PM removed him, he was still going to say he doesn't know why PM removed. PM knows more than all of us. He knows the reason. He knows what he goes through in the hand of this chaotic. I'm telling you, there's no sane leader that can walk around these chaotic individuals. No sane leader. That was why they almost killed the PM. The time he almost had a stroke. Because of these people, they'll drag him here, drag him there, drag him there. These people, you can see how many of them, how they confess, they go behind and tell Obatobia this, they tell Obatobia that, they tell Obatobia, and Obatobia is somebody who doesn't, most times, he doesn't know how to say no. He just want to listen to everyone. He want to carry everyone along. And then there are consequences to that. Because thank God they didn't kill him that moment he had a stroke. Yes. It is the same individuals. It is the same, their problem. This Nigerian chaotic thing. They'll go and get information from Nigeria. They'll carry it to Obatobia. And Obatobia will be dealing with all that crisis every time from these individuals. Nothing. I don't know Madam Azuka's problem, but it was Obatobia that fired her. So if she thinks or she has a problem, she has to wait. When Obatobia comes out, she will go back to Obatobia and ask Obatobia why he fired her. I have nothing to do with her problem. They cannot drag me into their problem. They cannot distract me in this. This freedom we got. So just let everyone be mindful of that. What they are doing is what they will continue to do. They continue doing this even while Obatobia was around. Some of them were still deceiving some of the so-called men on ground. Their loyalty was not to Obatobia. All they care for is to collect the money from Biafran people that Obatobia was raising. But their loyalty was never to Obatobia. That's why you see some of them that followed Obatobia can boldly come out and publicly say that they are canceling sit at home or that they are ESN. You can't trust them. Biafrans can't trust such military. They are below par. They are not the kind of military you can trust. So either somebody is deceiving them to be doing that, is the least of the problem of the United States or Biafra government, and we don't want to get into that. So again, that's those that are saying the only thing why they keep falling is that every step, every tactics they bring to homeland, Biafrans report it, and Biafrans counter it immediately. That is why they'll be failing in every step. Every of their agenda is the Nigerian state agenda. No agenda of the Nigerian state will be allowed in the United States of Biafra Freedom Movement, not under my watch. That is why they keep calling people, calling some Envision Elite Squad, telling them they will pay them $500 or 500,000 naira. Let them come back and join. Now they are making peace. Even Dr. Rabueze, USB is part of that peace. And I'm not in part of any peace with anybody. They all must hold on that peace until Obatovie comes out, until Onyendu comes out. Not under my watch. It's not going to happen. And I heard the other one called Biafra Unite. The others, they say, oh, that Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu called Prime Minister Simon Ekpa and told him that he wants to make peace. And then what he answered was funny to me because he said that Obatovie told Onyendu that Onyendu, if we're going to even now, peace. And this is the same, the same. And then you begin to wonder, in the same, Biafra Unite, that was saying that Onyendu told them to make peace, and that Obatovie was telling Olewune and Co to make peace. Nyaka Nnamdi Kanu was PM. PM na peace. You have to make peace. Then PM now have to tell Onyendu na if me akajimu man ozeba akajimu we na emesi peace. So if that was true, then you begin to imagine if PM has told Onyendu na imanaka ajie no man memu the peace, then who else qualifies to now come and be telling Biafra not to make peace? Nobody. PM Bulunaka, now if we're gonna have Nanaka, I'm quoting Biafra Unite. So they has in our hand a question of some useless bunch of fools that have nothing to contribute except chaos. So if PM told Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu, now we're gonna have Nanaka, Kesi can make peace, then who else qualifies to be
USD only?
To be doing peace for Biafrans. I am the only one.
Only get to it.
The ball stops on my table, and if I didn't say it, it's not going to happen. So now that they saw that PM has told Onyendu, you see now, peace, because I don't know, there's no opportunity for that. Then Olewune now carried it to tell Biafra, peace. So from the same mouth, Olewune was telling Biafra that Obatovie told her that now peace na ebe no before then in the same hand the Biafra United say na Obatovie just Simon Ekpa just told me na Nnamdi Kanu na if you go ebe no na me peace. So you see the confusion from these people. You see how confused all of them are. And then what is their target? It's all fighting this Biafra freedom. All of them is fighting the Biafra freedom, nothing more. Because there's no sensible person that will be seeing somebody about to be fired like Madam Asoka, going behind to tell Biafra came peace. The peace that Obatovie did not institute. Who the hell are you, Madam Asoka, or whoever, Olewune, to come out and think you can do that? No, you can't. You don't have the power. Remember we had in here, just get off the way. Any peace that I or Rabueze didn't make, it's not gonna happen. Nobody can, unless PM comes out or unless Onyendu comes out. But until then, the box stops on my table. They can curse Dr. Rabueze, they can call me anything they want, they can castigate my name, they can do anything. All that I know is that they cannot play with this freedom we got. Everything coming from them is coming from the delegitimized governors and Christopher Musa and Tinubu. And that is not going to be allowed under my watch. So there is nothing like peace from anyone. Because when you see some of them talking about this peace, they're the one fighting me. And once you're fighting me, you're fighting freedom. It's as simple as that. There are no two ways about that. You cannot like Onyendu and hate Simon Ekpa. And you cannot like Simon Ekpa and hate Dr. Rabueze. They never born you. I'm going to give me something like that. You cannot like Onyendu and hate Dr. Rabwese. That means you are losing it. That means you are not even propagating that concept which Onyendu wanted. It's a triangle. So everyone, you must make sure that you follow that triangle. Nothing more. That's it. Nothing more. Anyway, I just wanted to, the same mouth that they are using to lie against, lie to Biafrans in one corner of their mouth, the same mouth that they are using to anyone propagating any group, like the DOS group that Obato be cancelled out, or the saying they are ESN that Obato be cancelled, that person is a criminal, is an agent of the Nigerian state, and will be treated as such.
Yeah, continue to protect the mandates. And
Yes.
that we stand.
Sure.
Good. Next, please, is Farm Esther. Please unmute yourself. Farm Esther is still in the house?
Wow.
Yeah, been a long time.
Wow. Farm Esther.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yes. Esther, okay, she's still
I'm
here.
here.
From
Sorry,
I'm out. Can you?
$1,000. Oh my goodness.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Turn your video on, ma'am.
Turn your video.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see you. Can you turn your video on?
I thought, okay, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm at work. I just have to.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your.
But I really want to appreciate you, DPM, family, and all of the cabinet members. I see all that you guys are doing, and it is marvelous, wonderful. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Let the enemies, they are seeing, they say if they play, they show. Now they don't know where to run to. So,
they can run, but they can't hide.
I'm telling you, this year you keep embarrassing them every weekend. You know, they try to cover up, but they keep getting exposed day after day. So because I'm at work, just keep up the good work. God is with you. God's wisdom and strength will continue to be with you. USB is the way to be. For those who are still contemplating where to be or where to fall into, let them go to Nigeria if that's what they want. If they survive, that's their own problem. So, God, I don't even know where to fall into, what is going on in Nigeria. And they're still talking about one Nigeria, especially the educated ones in Nigeria, the so-called lawyers that come out on social media to say nonsense. But I'm telling you, I think all what they are looking for is position, money and position. That is why they don't want to fall into USB. But with all that they are doing, they are not going anywhere because USB has come to stay, and that is the only way to go. And I just want to appreciate all of you for all you're doing. Keep doing the good work. We are right here in full support. God bless all of you. Take care.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you from Esther. From Esther, we need to see more of you more often.
Yeah. Again, Esther gave us what, $8,000. Thank you so very much.
esita na Chukwu agaghị ọrụ. Chukwu nọ n'ụlọ Chukwu afọ gị afọ. Mbọsị Chukwu mụrụ Ọrabeze na Chukwu ejighị ọrụ. Chukwu nọ n'ụlọ Chukwu afọ gị afọ. Thank you. Maka time. Mbọsị nta ya chọọ na Owerri nchi.
Thank you so much. Okay, the next is Ada Simon. Okay, Ada Simon Ekpa is up here. Okay, over to you, Ada Simon Ekpa.
Okay, thank you so much. Am I heard?
Yes.
Dr. Abweze, Kaige, so morning,
Je mona la Arabeze Kaige.
Dr. Abweze, Arabweze Kaige,
Mone je mona la Arabeze Kaige.
Greetings, everyone. My special greetings is going to you. You are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you so much. We saw all the activities during the week. Thank you so much for what you are doing for us, and we'll continue to be here protecting this mandate with you. Nem Disike. Ojimoto Emogo. Ojimoto Emogo. Ekenem ge. Ndewo. Chukwu kabia ma gbaa gị ume. Nye gị ndụ n'elu ndụ. Nye gị arụ isi ike n'elu arụ isi ike. Wee nyezie gị amamihe karịrị nke o nyere Solomon. Iji ya wee na-apilot this ụgbọelu until anyị eruo ala Biafra. Ndewo nne m. God bless you. Jisike. We are here standing gidigbam behind you. Thank you so much. Ndewo. Famdi ekenekwa m gị. Nnukwu ada. Ndewo. Ada na-eme pompous. Pompous. Ndewo nne m Jisike. Jisike agwago m gị ya several times. And allow me to repeat. Ọbụna aladata ahụ ị na-eji anyado ego ahụ na ọnọzi ya biko ime ka mma ka wetere gị mmụọ nshipụrụ gị mmụọ. Good. Maka ndị nzama ịmara ihe mere ha ji wee ha ngịcha ahịara ndị a ego ọbụla misiri road pịam onye ọbụla mere mistake tinye ego na all those akaụntụ ha jakịrị pịam ọbanye na akaụntụ ha ekerie ya ndị agbata eke na ndị onye ha ji wee nọdụsị ya n'akụkụ na-eche ego ọbụla misiri road. Before you make your donation, please ask. If you don't know, ask. We are here to serve you. Just ask. We are going to forward all the authentic and official donation sites to you and all the accounts to you. Please. To all the USB cabinet members, my greetings go to you all for helping our DPM. Na-arụ nnukwute ọrụ niile ọ na-arụ. Ndewo Chukwu gozie unu, gozie ezinụlọ unu. Ndewo. Ana m ekenekwa ụmụ Biafra niile, ụmụ USB niile ebe ọ bụla unu nọ. Anyị na-ekene unu na support this United States of Biafra redeclared on the 29th of November 2024. And that is how it is. Nobody can change it. Nobody can change it, and nobody can destroy it. That is why Biafrans are here. They protect this mandate. Nobody can destroy it. So you could just forget about destroying our DPM or destroying the USB redeclared, because it's not going to be possible. So I greet all the Biafrans. Support this wonderful government. You that have donated today, I say God bless you and replenish your pocket in 1 million folds. All the viewers from Ada Simon through our channels today. Thank you so so much. May God bless you and continue to replenish your pocket. You that want to give, but you don't have anything to give, we pray that Chukwu will give you next time to be able to donate. Thank you all so much for being there. So, from D, I have some receipt for you today. The first one is from Anonymous.
Okay.
This is the 10,000 agent.
Okay.
And it is for the state of Odimegu.
All right.
And then I have another one from Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10,000 AJ.
Okay.
For general.
Okay.
And then the last is this is the sum of 5,000 AJ from Ogonaya Chori.
Okay.
General.
All right.
And that should be all for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That is 25,000 AJ. We have the first anonymous 10,000. The second anonymous 10,000 general, and then Ogon Nayachuri 5,000 general. That's a total of 25,000 AJ. Is that correct?
Yes, correct. Thank you. Right. Correct.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
to your followers.
That's Simon. And therefore, please continue to support her, subscribe to her. Enemies attacked her platform, but she's gradually getting stronger every day. We thank God for you.
Thank you, Agumai. Thank you. You are shining every day. That is the jealous of the Umokoko, because every day you are shining, you are shining.
Yeah.
Continue shining.
You are shining too. You look great too. Honestly.
My granddaughter no there, not shine. Okay.
And again, I want to thank all the independent medias from the.
Yes.
We always appreciate what they do. Many of them. I think during the next fundraising, I'm going to have a compiled list of all the independent medias that are supporting the United States of Biafra people and supporting the United States of Biafra government. I think they are over 40 right now. Different people. It's like new group, new individuals in their own.
Yes.
Sometimes I just take out time to watch some private individuals in their own way. Just the things they say, the way they propagate, the things they do.
Yes.
And it's just many of them just saying the facts.
Yes.
And then just saying the fact, that's all that is needed. And then it is those that I'm very happy, some of them that are confused about certain things. Some of them they call, they text me, and they get answers to questions. That is the expectation, because that's why the government, we do what we do every Saturday, because we know that our information department for the United States of Biafran government is not well established yet. So it is important for Biafrans to get the right information from me and from the government every Saturday. It's part of the reason why we also, so I thank all the independent media. That's Simon, you are doing great. Kai TV, many of them. Mama Simon, many. I have the list, and Ezekuna, many of them. I'm going to list, thank you all especially when I come next week. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Agoman.
Those that are confused, again, I'll tell you, don't be confused. I have a sympathetic heart to forgive those that try to fall out. But when you fall back, make sure you fall back very, very well. Because nobody fights Dr. Rabrese in this freedom movement and goes scot-free. You can never succeed. Because, again, I keep telling people, not just the role I've played in this struggle over the years, my capacity at this time I'm a policy maker. That's what I am. I cannot lie against anyone just for cheap popularity. What some of these people, my words now are law. My status right now, what I say is a law. Any country in America talk less of in Biafra territory. So I want people to always see that there is nothing people will gain by lying against Dr. Raboese or promoting negativity or trying to. At the end of the day, you will suffer the consequences. That's why don't just go there at all. Don't start what you cannot finish. If you're confused, you can call and get the facts. But once you start falling out of this freedom, sometimes it becomes difficult to fall back in, you know. So that's all. But again, thank you so much, all the independent media. Mama Simon, what you all do every day. I see you every day. Sometimes I see you, you and Ada Simon, you're all looking so beautiful. Mama Simon, so that you're just shining. I'm like, where's this shining coming from? You know?
All of you and my children, and then they polish me like Evan polish you.
You look so beautiful. And I'm like, look at her. She's like, and again, one thing I want to tell Biafrans, the stability you see in Biafra territory today is because of the United States of Biafra government. Anyone telling you that they cursed, we stabilize the quality. We stabilize. Many Biafrans come out today openly talking about their freedom, talking about Biafra. I remove fear from so many Biafrans in homeland. That is why today many of them can boldly come out. Again, you all need to see what our youths, our kids in Biafran jail and Nigerian jails, you need to see what they are doing. I mean, our young men and women that we are forcefully taken by Bianco Juku and Peter Mba, Betinubu, Christopher Musa, Charles Soludo in prison. You need to see that they are like kings.
And they're still proud of Biafra, proclaiming the name of Biafra.
It's not even just being proud. Yes. They are telling them that, regard, you must bring my case up as a Biafran. That is why we've initiated that United States of Biafra security document ID. We are going to send to all the people in homeland because they do not want to be tried under any Nigerian court anymore. They want to be seen as Biafrans. So you that is a judge that is trying their case, they are presenting themselves as United States of Biafra citizens. So you don't even have the right to try them from king over our land. So again, these Biafrans, they are so proud of Biafra. Some of them, they are kind of like they are just the kings and queens that are being held down by the Nigeria terrorist state. And the people holding them know they didn't commit any crime. And don't tell their families where they are. Just hold them incommunicado. What? Who does that? And that is why nothing in Nigeria is allowed in Biafra land. We've told them to leave. They must leave. We will make them leave. Nigeria is currently forcefully, illegally occupying a sovereign nation. So we've stabilized the polity. The happiness you see among Biafrans, the bringing back investment in Biafra territory, the talking about Biafra in meetings in different places. It is because of the United States of Biafra government. It is because of what me and you do every day. So forget all those people that are thinking that they will be doing bazagbos and all that nonsense they are doing now. We are a government. Anyone that wants to contribute to Biafra land, to our freedom, must, in capital, fall under the United States of Biafra government. There are no two ways about that. The time Onyedinamdi Kanu and Pierre was there, Pierre was saying at that time, only money all get made with the Biafra, but I am with the Biafra. We are nation.
I've gotten Biafra.
So we must have structure. We must have structure in Biafra territory, in Biafra nation. If we don't have that structure, the Nigeria state we bribe their way into Biafra people. The legitimized governors, we bribe their way into our defense in homeland. And that is why we need this structure. It must be strong. It's getting stronger every day. You cannot bypass this structure and talk about Biafra. Anyone that has bypassed this United States of Biafra, they are not talking about our freedom. They are talking about something else. Because the legitimized governors use them because of their porosity and our people, they like money. Because of that, they can easily bribe them, just like the way Tinubu tried to bribe some American legislators, and it backfired on him. That is the way it's happening in the 40 state of Biafra land right now. So all these Madam Azoka and co, all these Kanutakan, all these noisemakers that are trying to manipulate their ways, Biafrans are seeing them, and whatever their plot is backfiring on them. That is why those delegitimized governors, they are crying every day. Tinubu is crying every day. So about some there are things that are bigger than using the gun, you understand? And Nigeria now know that they are hearing the sound of the music. We've gotten our freedom. Now that structure must be there. That structure must be there. If you don't fall into that structure of the USB, whoever is telling you anything outside this mandate that Obatobie has given me to protect, giving Biafrans to protect this mandate, giving me the surrogacy to protect this mandate, anyone outside this telling you anything different, go ahead, family.
Thank you. Thank you. I had a hand that was up. NECA's 20 FE still here? NECA's S20 FE.
From D, that was me. I entered with one of my phone.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that was me.
Okay.
That's Simon. I subscribe to this one. You were portrayed. The show now,
So anyway.
Phone.
And again, from me, I saw when any Biafrans, what you have to understand, anyone that attacks genuine Biafra independent media, just know that they are the agent of the Nigerian state.
Exactly.
What they are doing is what they are paid to do. Just watch them, monitor them, what they do. So if they don't, sometimes if they don't call Dr. Rabuese's name or put my picture in their content, they won't get viewership. So some of them, they just use my name, my picture, or USB government to get content. Because once they don't do that, but you know what? Any of them that is attacking the independent media, the genuine independent media, so not those that make mistake, just know that they are agents of the Nigerian state. So I just want to say that from me.
Okay. All right. Honorable Reverend Ebenezer, are you here? Or should I go ahead and announce your donation? Honorable Reverend Ebenezer, are you here? Okay, he's not here. Honorable Reverend Ebenezer, is donating 100 Ejema.
Wow.
And then we have Nani Love, 2,000 AJ. Paul Ibe, 30 Ejema. Carl Eme, New York State, 100 Ejema. I think that's it, DPM. You've really done well.
100.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, DPM.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. I think that will bring us our activity here to an end. I thank everyone that has donated, those that donated publicly, those that donated privately, those that donated anonymously. May God replenish you 1,000-fold. Wherever that money comes out from, let God replenish that and supply you with whatever is your heart's desire that is good. Those of them that are still fighting Dr. Obweze, thinking that Dr. Obweze is the freedom Nnamdi Kanu and PM told them to be fighting, they will meet something that will stop them. I keep telling people, when you keep lying against innocent Biafrans, one, you will lose so many Biafrans that trust you. Secondly, you will meet something that will stop you. If you think it's Dr. Obweze that will stop you, you're making a mistake. I hear some of them come out and say, oh, Dr. Obweze will kill them, we do this, we buy Menka, we send Menka. From the same mouth. But just like that one, the other one that was saying that now, oh, they killed us now 14 youths. They killed 14 youths in Biafra territory. They don't do to Dr. Obweze. Blah, 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 in one mouth. And then I posted it. Then all of a sudden, in the same mouth, somebody told her, oh, this thing happened last year. He said, okay, oh, last year. Okay. Again, how can Biafrans trust people that you are just so unreliable? People can't take your words. And I think that's just the way God wants it. God wants to make sure that, as PM has said, not everyone that was in Brigi will be part of the new nation which we are building. And it's already, Biafrans are over result. This freedom is in the hand of Biafrans. It's not in the hand of Dr. Obweze. Biafrans have taken this freedom in their hands. Yeah. And I'm calling on Famdi, you want to say something?
Yeah, I have a listen here. Donation from Ikemba State, 70,000 AJ.
Wow.
Olu State for July, 35,500 AJ. For June, 35,500 AJ. That's altogether 71,000. This is from Olu State Governor, Honorable Okuda.
Wow, thank you so much, Olu State. And every state governor, you're supposed to be making your monthly donation to the federal purse, because you cannot not be doing anything and then you expect every day. I'm getting a list of
what
people
they need.
that the Nigerian terrorist state has taken. They locked up in different jails, Apologonia and all that. So even some of them that didn't fall under the United States of Biafra government, we are still using the funds to work for their release, pay the attorneys, work for their bail application and all that. So again, that is what we need to do. But I'm calling every 40 state governor to make sure you participate in your monthly fundraising. You must be sending something, no matter how small it is, because you cannot just be taking and taking and taking from the federal government. So again, I thank everyone that has donated. May God bless all of you. Continue to donate. Everything you have, you don't even have to be doing fundraisers. Just keep dropping that little money. Whatever you drop, it makes a lot of difference. It helps us, because what the Nigerian state is doing is attacking the United States of Biafra. When they forcefully take away our innocent young men and women, it's not about them. They are fighting this freedom. They're attacking this nation. And they know that a lot of allies are supporting what we are doing. But we are going to see how far and how many people the terrorist state of Nigeria, Tinubu, is going to take away. We've declared our independence. We will protect it. Nigeria has been told to leave our territory. They must leave our land. Nothing Nigeria is allowed in Biafra territory. 80 million Biafrans ensure nothing. On that note, may God bless you all, and closing prayer from you. Thank you so much.
on, Mama Biafra. Please, can you lead us in a closing prayer?
Hold on. I think Honorable Christopher wanted to.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. They can go ahead with the prayer. Thank you.
Okay, do the closing prayer, then he can go ahead.
Okay, so come for you to make the closing prayer. And I'm on this United States of Biafra, especially in the diaspora. And when Otamana Madisi Kuku, men with the nona like my local government, Eba Moroma, Mogeba, Aloroma. Joan ndị be anyị na-ekwu okwu Biafra maka ịbịa na village ebe a mụrụ m ọwụ Nigeria m sendere Biafra mere operation ga-ama so ọ ya ka m na-ajụ m ahụ mgbe ọbụla ha gara meeting data na ọ ga-eme ka mma so ya ga meeting that was last week Sunday ya kpọọ m sị m ọmị na ha nọ meeting na ndị side ọlụ isu local government so mgbe o bịara akpọọ m na video call m na ha ekelecha ma ajụtacha even hụcha ndị ebe a mụrụ m amụ ndị mma ndị awụ ha ma ndị m na ha dị elected so mgbe mụ na ha bịara kwuchi okwu mechaa exchange of number eziokwu ihe a nyere ha moral ha dịzie high ha sị na ha amadịrị na o nwere onye side anyị nọ in diaspora na-ekwu okwu Biafra because ebe a mụrụ m over one Nigeria even na America you do not even post to you my contact to them as Nigerians. So ndị a mana ha kwucha ha gwachakwana m otu ha si na-eme m so ha jishi ike maka ha na-ezu onwe ha ezu ana ha ji aja na-eme meeting so m gwa ha dat na ha niile obi sie ha ike maka na ihe ahụ a na ha achọ na Dr. Abeze enwetara ha so na Nnamdi Kanu and Simon ebe ha na-apụta ugbe na ihe anyị na-ala ọlụlụ ụjọ atụla ha that sense man they die for foolish man backyard otu ha na-akụ na ọnụ na-eme na asị ndị aparị maka na ụlọ na-ekwu okwu Biafra that Biafra will lift each and every one of you higher above all of them feel na ha nwere education without education so ihe m ji na-bring ihe awụ biko ọbụla dị na platforms ndị na-anọ enwere ebe ọ ga-awụ onye sụọ asụsụ m were asụsụ ya ahụ kpọọ ya si dị ka onye dị ebe onye ebe a from there kwa m jikwe ya tụta data mkpụrụ obi a lot of these people mana ha na-ekwu ọgwụ to do their language ekelekwere na mawa DPM so much mgbe o nyere ikikere sị na mmadụ na group ọbụla ị nọ ga-esụwa asụsụ gị na nwede onye iwu ejide gị na-esoro asụsụ so m were na-ayọ ụmụnne maka ndị a niile m nwetara ọ bụrụ na ọ bekee ka a na asụ aga m ama ebe echi ha n'ihi na ọwa asụsụ Igbo ka a na ha asụ sọkwa na my dialect m pere nọmba ha kpọọ ha chọpụta onye ebe ahụ so biko na ana m arịọ ebe ọbụla anyị nọ ka anyị na-achọ ụmụnne anyị ndị a nọ n'ụlọ ma ọ bụ ndị nọ ebe dị iche iche na-eme ka ha ghọta maka ifide we are not taught ha ka ude enu ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ amaghị ihe a na-ekwu banyere Biafra maka onwe onye na-agwa ha so ka anyị gbalịchie n'ike na-create this awareness. Thank you. So me wee na-ekele Chineke ekekere ụwa n'igwe amaara m na tupu anyị ebido ihe ya na-akpọkuru gị onye ezi omume isoro na anyị na mbido nọrọkwa na ngwụcha ya nna anyị si na tupu anyị emepe ọnụ na ịmazuru ihe na-akpa anyị Chineke nna nke kacha ka anyị na-ayọ gị n'isi Nnamdi Kanu n'isi Simon Ekpa ndị iro anyị ji aka nna anyị site n'echiche ọma ha na ebumnuche ọma ha na ekpere ha ọwụ ya mere anyị jiri nọgide ruo taa nna ya amaara m na ekpere nke Nnamdi Kanu na Simon Ekpa na ekpere Dr. Abeze wụ ihe mere na ya ejigide Chineke nna gị were nye ya amamihe nye ya nkwudochi ike ọbụladị ndị niile ndị cabinet men and women ndị niile na n'ọnọdụ dị iche iche Chukwuọma ị na-edu ha na-aga na-edu ha na-abata na-eme ha na-eme ihe anya hụrụ na-eru ebe ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ na-amaghị na eruwele onye ezi omume anyị kelele gị ebe niile ụmụnne anyị siri wepụta ego wepụta mgbe ha wepụta amamihe ha nke ha ji na-akwado nnwere onwe a nke inyegworo anyị papa anyị na-asị gị mejuo aka nkụta ahụ ka ọ bụrụ isi ihe ahụ nke na-adị ata ata were ahụ isi ike nye ha nna anyị pụrụ ime ihe niile wepụrụ anyị ọnwụ mberede ọnwụ erughị eru ọ dị ndị n'ime anyị na-eru uju onye ezi omume gbaa ahụ ume nna pụrụ ime ihe niile ugbu a anyị na-apụ oge ịpụ n'iru gị anyị na-ayọkwa gị onye ezi omume ka anyị niile wee larukwe hụkwa ụmụnne anyị na ụmụ anyị na ezinụlọ anyị nye anyị ahụ mgbasi ike ka anyị ga-eji abaga n'izu nke ọzọ batakwa na-eme ihe ịkwadoro ka anyị na-eme ihe niile ndị a na ndị ọzọ dị ụzọ ọbụla mụ na ụmụnne m siri mehie gị site n'echiche n'okwu na omume site n'ezi omume nke anyị kwesịrị ime nke anyị na-adịghị eme onye ezi omume gị onye hụrụ onye mmehie n'anya ma kpọọ mmehie asị anyị na-asị gị gbaghara ka ha bụ amaghị eme anyị niile ma mezuoro anyị ihe niile nke anyị yọrọ gị n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma nke pụrụ ime ihe niile ise.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you next Saturday. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
And politically, I thought the only thing that we should do was, to create, to break up the, all those regions, and to ensure that, no region and now new states would be too big to be a threat, to the unity of the country.
For those of you who don't understand what that was, you just heard one of Nigeria's ex-presidents talking about a time when the Igbos, which is my tribe, tried to get independence from Nigeria. Now, what he was explaining is that in order to not let that happen and to keep Nigeria together, he split the place where Igbo people are from into different parts. So he divided the Igbo people in order to keep Nigeria together. Just over 50 years ago, the Nigerian government began to divide the land where my people are from. And now 50 years later, my people still want independence. At some point, my brain is at some point, you just have to let us go, bro.